When them say dub for dub, well it's dub for dub.
I Ninja Ford representing for dub UK.
To the graveyard they go. Dub for dub, sing them right now. Dub for dub UK, big up yourself, you don't know this is Rush Shiloh representing, sing.
Dub for dub showcase. Or sleepy understand that. Bless New Year.
Dub for dub showcase. Big deal, run the play to one.
Christopher Ellis, Cash Kid and Dixie, my brethren them. Look.
Dub for dub. 30 minutes.
I'm a flash. At large, who me I bring down the great one, mighty Shiloh. Rush Shiloh.
Rastafari.
Yeah. Big up to Brooklyn. Big up to Bronx. Big up to Queens. But me represent Long Island. Big up to every soldier where they on the ground right now. Squeeze.
Oh yeah. Oh. Long Island we grow. I'm a flash to them right now. Rastafari bruising veins. And we're going further.
Listen. Me hear him play a Capleton a while ago say. Brooklyn City, Brooklyn Town. So Supreme run that town. And a Brooklyn with a pussy. A blood clot jersey with it. Tell blood clot so Supreme.
There's some boys is still
Tell blood clot so Supreme.
I'm gonna tell them one thing, man. Alright. Any city, any town, camouflage that kill them sound.
Next.
Bye!
Whoa, yo.
Me just blood clot reach ya. Me flight delay, but me still there to kill pussy.
Send by the king, watch them wonder we know we fly down far. We step on the beach and chill at him pan like a slide on bar. We burying a sound guy, we tell the youths if they fight gun war. Up 15 my sister tell us I see guy. Love Zara and we love Wally.
Listen! Bumbo clad Mama Sally, we all love you, baby. But me have to go tell you something in the night, yeah.
Boy, camouflage sound. Oh gosh. Big bad with him now.
Hey,
friends
Jesse, let me start the blood clot killing.
Oh gosh, mama, your son is dying. Cause we kill one heap of sound and leave them haunted. No murder, we get shot.
A whole heap of people in here, big up on yourself. Whether Soul Supreme fans or camouflage fans, are the first me see this blood clot, yeah. Big up to everybody, every region, every country. Tell them, no man.
C'est the massive de ma run come. To keep camouflage play.
Oh,
yeah. To keep camouflage play.
Level. Them say, Soul Supreme. Oh, you not shut the fuck up, man. Cash don't start. Hello, what?
No nonsense, no chat, no creep, no creep.
Level. What you say? Play back. All right, no problem. Tell me, say them play the one here too. Squeeze.
No nonsense, no chat, no creep, no creep. Just most wanted.
Keep me in blood clot now. Tell what's up, Red.
Camouflage, hold on, on the trigger in a pussy edit empty.
Rita call my phone and say, Vibes, what make you feel like you can kill Soul Supreme? I say, call now, pussy. Tell them.
First time that I saw you, you had fear in your eyes. Should have known it shouldn't come as a surprise. You're in trouble, deep, trouble.
Laughing. I'm not afraid of blood clot Soul Supreme. None at all. Yeah, man, big up Soul Supreme fans them. But one thing I gotta tell you, all out the tunnel.
She said that I trouble them, I take up on the bed right now. So much trouble in the clash right now. So much trouble in the clash right now.
Hey, get this! Give me that face again, boy.
Some guy, you tired.
When I talk about caliber,
You look tired. So this is
let me beat that one from early.
camouflage, kill your sound. Kill you for free.
Tell them no.
Some boy, you should go home. Go and go mind your picnics. Cause you won't know.
On the cambo all on the blood clot one.
Loves to play.
That now blood clot right now.
Make up your mind before the crowd chase you.
Well, I know.
Yes. Hey, camouflage is ready to kill everything burns out. So if you're tired of living, we are the first ones to chop you down.
One no. One of them know. Pussy make me tell you this. Me, no afraid of no. One of them. I don't ever see the two little Batman brother from night. Pussy, make me tell you this in a Jersey tonight.
Guaranteed, camouflage I kill the sun when name a soul supreme. Yes, I in a COVID or a quarantine.
Let me tell you, pussy, that now.
I've been to sound clashes all over the world. So no sound like camouflage.
Me no lose no clash in the last 10 years. Pussy, you don't fit no. Tell them.
So keep representing for the bad stuff. Yo. Yeah. Tell them notice.
10 years now, me no lose no clash.
Tell them notice this.
You don't fit no that.
Tell them say go long away the board. Go long away the notice. Go long away oh bad sound. Go long away the board. Come on flat notice board. Come on flat sound and kill.
Sure, you don't know enough.
Jersey, that beat me I go sweet in our night. Tell us what's Supreme say.
Leave out from Babylon, go back up in the yes. Ain't come a fly.
I forgot to me kill that already. And that you no remember.
Listen, ain't come a flash. Kill them now the sound boy again.
Me seen a blood clot. First round, when they ever count, they might try beat off some of our song them. Pussy, me not play the same set of song them in every blood clot dance like oh no. Yeah man, go and boo. Killer boo now was the one here, Speedy I was it. Tell them no man.
You a winner, camouflage, you a winner.
Tell pussy them.
Well, camouflage is like a buzz to every big and a hard not big man.
Them throw camouflage, the big sound name.
Me hear them attack some Brooklyn badness for early. Let me tell you pussy them.
them rent car. Well, badness away we know because of New York we go not show man look easy and simple too.
Yes. Go on again. Yeah man, don't do nothing man. Killer boo. Where killer boo there? Forgot buy your liquor in the night yeah. Your name I call. Enough me general. What you want? What you want? What? Where you not come play some blood clot new song? No found no love chat off on the face to one no blood clot song need I know. You can do this? Eh? You never get a clash with Soul Supreme yet. On the love chat, move on a bumbo clot. KP, squeeze.
Man, several bikes and then King song for camouflaging.
Me now stop telling about my blood clot place.
Oh wait.
The little sound from out of country.
DJ, night and day, baby, outside. I let me tell from bad sense, Long Island. And that's where camouflage come from.
Tell them no man.
Long Island. And that's where camouflage come from. He's a virgin, well watch out man. You want some jump?
Me no business where them want boo say. Me bring me boo in here. So no pussy can't boo me. Go suck on the mother. Me boo there right there. Let me kill them again. Tell them.
Killer Chris Boogie eye. Son boy they don't know. Be a gunshot couple, you know. It's a waiters. Young gunshot for no breakfast. If I get to know I wait part.
A first round. Let me tell them pussy them.
Give them a funeral then. Come up that son.
I know easy say. Why you the dogs about we dash? I think
I don't feel like some me no easy walk over into this blood clot. Get one Supreme again.
heavy. From the minute I'm burnt, we hurt on this earth. I come to down sound to blows and skirt. Them a run up them mouth, but nothing them no word. When we check it down the boy, deserve the dirt. We come to show them so
we if you put some respect on camouflage blood clot name. Whole heap of them we kill. I want to know that bumbo clot there to tell them.
original song camouflage.
Tell them no man.
How we a get them like for them no know. When boy I see we have a show out I do the OC. We can't take sound like for them no know. When them I see we have a show. No respect, disrespect. It as clear. A plus, you respect big. I don't think I use.
Pussy dead in here tonight.
What kind of good is that big?
Once we start beat them, we now ease up with the beat.
Ready for big it down to the bang bang till the bang bang till the bang bang. Bounce it down to the bang bang till the bang bang till the bang bang. Beat it up to the band, bang to the band, bang to the band, bang. Bounce it up to the band, bang to the band. Right, Mama, walk it over the go.
Big up to everybody with forward in here. For neutral blood clot ground, I want to see bumbo clot sounded. KP, walk one in here.
One time, New Jersey. I can't wait, Brooklyn, France. It's followed. Well, why you go dead and not the world me you tell? Come a flash of a gun, name send one of the gun. See us up to the time in our plus.
Wait till me start to wheel off them, yeah.
Industries like Sinus, Boogie, Scarface, put on your war face. Hey, we must be 9mm with the hollow plus the 45 caliber. Yeah.
Me not kill up myself, you know. Cause bumbo clot soul supreme can't kill me not you know.
Let me tell you about
you see Jake?
Come up flash, them a no gangster, none of them a no killer, them a lip service. Can't up to the crime, you know. Come up flash, time up the time, be on your time.
Tell blood clot soul supreme.
And say how we fit was bust out me, not to that. Man a put my mouth out me.
Level. Me hear the boy go on radio one day. I say back in the days when him used to play Soul Supreme, which him never really play Soul Supreme, cause them never want him play. Him go round the corner go ball. All of the man them when know no boy can't make you go round no corner go bumbo clot ball. Tell blood clot Jake.
You see some sound camouflage. Them not shot a soul. Tough up like them hard cool. But I beat them. Big pussy hole. Them not shot a soul. Them boy they a bitch like Lewinsky. No care how much money more. Them not shot a soul. 4-4 bust your straight under roll. Skin strip like wash over goal. Them not shot nobody. And them
tell bumbo clot
you know. Straight up a shot for your mommy. In a full camouflage. Like it down like mirage.
Oh yeah.
Camouflage.
Happy. Don't make the gun finger itch, you know you. Remember.
It was a cloudy night, and night like this when I walked into the dance hall. But I listened to the music played for me, played back on my blood sound. As the music touched down in the lung, brought tears to somebody. I said to myself that I must try and tell the truth. Cause I know camouflage was made to serve Jah. Oh,
level. Stop it, bumbo clot music. Stop it, bumbo clot music. Yeah, man, go on. Oh no, I'm gonna give me a chance for blood clot play me song them. I don't know, like a suck pussy mouth. I'm gonna make beer nice all night. Eh? Blood clot, don't know. Yo, KP. See ya. Yeah. I go. Shut your thinking, bumbo clot. People, war blood clot there. You see me? I just first round. When I hype up and kill up on the self ball. First round. I don't even hear where James play yet. So when me fi can do kill off myself first round. So couldn't matter on the haters. Tell them.
I'm surviving from with Scarface. Don't know the thing go. Some boy violate and dead and we say rascal. Bingo.
Go and kick him in the face.
Come on, flat.
Tell me here where I do that. I just done it.
Okay, now. Don't fuck around if you don't mean it. Don't start a war if you don't mean it. Real gun me pop out and blow steal it. Full magazine it. Why beat it? Beat it, beat it. Fools.
Me a bad bumbo clot selector. Me sound no afraid of no blood clot sound. It not take boy if you do this bumbo clot. Tell the blood clot.
Camouflage. We not fi bad up we self. Them know say we had already. Them know we head mad already. Scarface make them from giddy sad already. I come it home say, oh I drop.
When you see me a blood clot do this, I hears me I do this. They have blood clot heart. When you say blood clot no in a Jersey tonight.
Can I tell you some new shots and them home. Come up first and say, wow, run on nice home. When war broke out, innocent people, me sound a felly, so me say, wow, run on nice home. On all place, they die, them up in a prison.
New Jersey, big up on yourself. New Jersey, big up on yourself. Brooklyn, big up on yourself. Long Island, then take with place for your pussy blood clot place. Tell them.
Come on, blast sound, tell them, sir. Tell them no fuck with the gangster town. Walking no sweet like the arms alone. They're coming up with place, come fire while shot.
Not that man for fool.
Murder sound and no care, no. But take plug in 45 change gear.
Anya, big up the blood clot self. I use that Soul Supreme camouflage. So me gun them ready.
I'm used to cat, hey. The little fool them say far. Come up, black, kill that by car. Eat up for the mints of fine and more like a jar. And papa brings up things that come round. That's the can be taught in jar.
What are the KP? Yeah. Yo, people are niceness. Not true you see badness I go on. And niceness and music when they have to listen. No. You see me? And sound of a blood clot there. Don't it? Here we go on. Play the song there.
Hey players, a long time you are one them and them never wire. I know them see we done, I know the fool them get scared. Oh.
Jersey! Yes sir, Rata can't stop.
What a rascal sound clash. This must be for fool come this. Cause we make one as a light up like a Christmas tree. We no fling it up with
nothing. If you don't notice, when you know what Jakes and Izzo, when a bad man sang Jakes the part, Izzo the part. When a sub pussy tune, Izzo push up him mouth. Me not understand that blood clot. Better on the blood clot go back to school, pussy.
Say sound why, better you go back to school. Camouflage say we rude.
Them a use blood clot sign language. Watch them tonight.
One of the pressure out of illiterate and foolish, I might turn a crop. You not gonna get no work if you thief like a pussy. Me when the weed or purse.
Ever. Give me one more now. You, alright, I spot you now, pussy. And you me did I look for. Move there. Move there. You see you? Don't hide pussy one. Don't bend down.
What do them and what do them? Them a go head off, chop them fucking head off, yes. What do them and what do them? Then they lick them sound. Let me tell you something. Hey man say boom boom a something where you know fi put your tongue in your face. Never make fi see down in a.
It's about here, you see.
Out your boo. About your mother. Camouflage a bad sound round. Tell them no man.
Must it up? So me and the man. Life is some of them want to be the dan. But what's me leader?
No boy can't give me no blood clot puff talk on you. Tell them.
Gunshot the boy.
In a Jersey. Now but this can't frighten me.
Alright, now when your name gun talk, your lip service for park. But like camouflage a long time you pop it off. Action talk, your lip service.
I'm a first blood clot clash of Jersey.
Now we try last hands up. Pussy we have we gun.
What on there?
Hands up boy no move cause you will get gunshot. Hands up desert.
You're not ready yet. Alright, take the well clot one under your skin now.
Camouflage I kill somebody.
Jersey we can play a long time song.
Camouflage.
Gunshot is busting in the street.
Oi!
A some boy get a coffin on a reed. Hey. Gunshot.
Wanna forgive me my blood clot respect. Respect me, sir. Tell blood clots what's up, Pr.
Send him 6 foot deep.
Tell blood clot.
Hey, well, gunshot bust and we gon' share you off a wall. There's camouflage while your sound going mal. Very easy at all. Move the mental gun, mill, ram dance. Now roll no tense me no. If you don't feeling about like how.
What are they now? I'm not ready yet. Niceness, brother, niceness. You see me? I'm for full joy myself tonight. A long time I don't see my people them. No. You remember that one here?
Soul Supreme, dead yaga dead. Cocotti, kill them.
Fast. Na.
You remember that one here?
Soul Supreme.
I want to kick them in the face.
Soul Supreme, we come from New York. We're telling them they mustn't skylark. Learn a trade and cook solid food, or end up in a blood pool. Send them gone a burial ground. Camouflage run them out.
Me nah hide and blood clot, tell him.
On a burial ground.
Me nah make no mistake.
Nah, no. Me alone, me no like Soul Supreme sound. Test come off.
Chris Capone, come on, fam. You don't know Skelter was a pussy for my brain. Before that, yeah, pussy go look on the earth here. Head split like your girl, big pussy when we mouse here. Shots and you the reverse here. Come off a rifle, gunshot, pussy on the world.
Tell him.
Brain pitch which for the mouse here.
I'm going to kick him like a ball, come on. Me just a warm up a long time, me no clash, you know. Every year them clash, you know. Tell him.
Know this, yeah. Come off, Lord, them a boss a gonna make your ass teeth a pull, pussy pan your back street a full. Where they gonna be tell till like it just beat a bull. Red one, silk and big it a pull.
Warm to some blood clot clown. There's nothing going on. Nobody's mother.
I feel like a chatting.
Like, you understand?
Let me tell the pussy them now.
Hey, come on, catch. Carry my gun, come in, not carry news. Carry me gun, come in, not carry news. Carry me gun, come in, not carry news. This camouflage that a carry news. Kill a non-chase. And just pull it like your blood clot face. Hey, come on.
What's run up in the sun dead like blood clot, dog. Super set. Hey, it gonna glisten like a looking glass. Pussies are the word of
level. Jets. Me hear the man them a body up for one laptop. Pussy see one laptop there. Batty boy. Tell the pussy them.
Headshot chest. When I shoot.
The boy can't bat me up.
Tell him. Hey, pussy before you try to stick on my flat skill. Make sure you can pay your laptop bill.
Well on, hey. And I say King Selassie, I run the world.
Hey, quick blast on the pussy them in our man.
And a girl.
See your laptop there, boy.
We tell them, say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the savior, welcome the camouflage crew.
They walk with the laptop, you know the pussy them, they walk with.
Tell them walk with them casket. And tonight them a blood clot dead. Gunshot up.
Such a moment.
Me telling us, say, 3 years, me know they on the battlefield.
I'm going to talk, I'm talking right now, yes sir.
Me telling us,
them say come and flash shots but only once a year. But this year we are go find some other gear. Pull up his socks and steer it clear. Some boy will have this okay. Last year me got part of this year. So what's the dead?
Buckler do it.
Post one for dead.
Hey. I don't even know about that.
Me ask somebody about my clan this. Who tell them for start this? Come on Instagram me artist. Pussy what you want to artist. So
wait till later.
The first part I'm
wait till blood clan.
Don't know the name of them and what's the one I live for? See I'm on and sing again.
And now take all night to kill them, you know. You know.
And come a flag with the one in the Medina.
Them no know Selassie I. Peter King them see.
Him love talk about suck father cocky. What kind of argument?
You're stupid.
Me say I dead, them dead. Me say yes, mama. Don't play it where them a play me, them dead, mama. Them a ball, don't know. Don't know.
Just start everything up.
Soul Supreme Sound, Jonah P. GX is a Rito. You don't think already I must represent, you understand, you know, right? Soul Supreme Sound, Jonah P. GX is a. Yeah, Soul Supreme. Man a fall, gonna rise. Bullet in them eye. What do some bumbo clap boy about bad just mortgage and flats? Where them pussy on the sides. Send them go meet cracks. Soul Supreme pull up with a blood clot rifle and not no donuts. Boy better think twice. A body pie. From your violate Soul Supreme and pussy all you have to pay the price. Well on, rifle just cut the line down. Blood a run like water in the pie. Soul Supreme, make them so right off. Kill them at the end of bumbo clock 90. Soul Supreme, rifle them long, yeah. Clip them long.
Yo.
Check. Holy Emmanuel, I
King Selassie, Jah. Lives, you know. Big pussy will idiot, son. First round already and you turn blood clot, idiot. You talk about you're not frightened. I ain't no talking round, you run out. Me tell ya! Go suck your mama till she burn up, batty boy. You see that beating when you go get tonight? But you go retire, you know you retire blood clot beating this. Pussy!
Could this be really true? Yeah. So supreme, set back to kill you. Yes, yes. I wonder what your friend was saying to you. Yeah. Seriously, all what he's saying is the truth now. Yeah. Cause what I see is trembling in your eyes. Seems to me you take on bigger than you say. Supreme, play the sweetest. The matter sound is the weakest.
Let me know. Pussy, you think me come for rump with your son tonight, batty boy? Bamba was Squidward. Yeah.
Red Bush. Enough Sunday. So Supreme kill them. Yes. Tom boy.
Yes.
On my way from New York City, a murder come a flood in a Jersey City. Red Bush. Enough Sunday. So Supreme kill them. Yes. Tom boy.
The beating just stop.
On my way from New York City, a murder come a flood in a Jersey City, and we kill them. We are gonna murder them. Now we are the champion sound.
Take it up. You talk about Long Island, I want me to talk about New York. Pussy here, yeah.
So Supreme. 45 that now boss again. Every man on Brooklyn wants and they feel to hear that. And one pump that now boss again. Big rifle clapping in the air. I want to them to tell them we have the power. So Supreme and we have the power. Your rifle are clotting on Brooklyn for over back and over. Tell them say money can go fall like a shower. I know pussy work can't come in on Addis. I don't know what cause we have the power. Them for know that thing. Uncle Hans and shower.
People may just start. And the pussy play back 6 songs already. And what kind of sound this? And I talk about why people that don't play a thing here. Pussy, if you can't manage a game, left it. Suck out your mama. No, don't no sorry for you. Say you're a bad son. Take bad blood clot kick tonight, boy. Yeah.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo.
Yo, pussy, one voice.
Sound, I wanna tell you something. For real, it's no skin teeth thing.
Hey, for murder jump.
Come on, Flash.
When I think I send them, send my mother. Come on, come here. When I think I send them, send my butthole. Supreme, come here.
Lovers, I thought about signal. It's professionality, boy. We are professional around here. You see, man, a bus dance and I know it go. You see, tonight, batty boy.
And so Supreme, rush them like a pit bull, mix with a ratchet, slap them like a rifle, mix with a shot, enough of them. Like say, wall well up for them one. Govern this, govern that.
Yes,
what to them? Soul Supreme, bad anyway. New York and them one. Cause none for them not clean.
Yo, boy!
Send them on them dead road, living like dogs and drum crew.
Pull a source up.
Oh, little your pussy. You're bad like Soul Supreme. Let me tell you this, it's a tonight batty boy.
Some boy, you're dead, try to test the Supreme, you're dead, never live to see tomorrow.
This is style.
Follow. And we no live God out and nothing what we do.
Number
Look how much you they are jailers. We never have it they are road. Look how much you they are graveyard. Little Shabba never have it they are door. So supreme. Give thanks, yeah.
Our Tommy talk something. Oh shit. I can't ask him that. I can't ask him when he's sang in the kind of none. I'm going to beat the life out of junk or pussy. You call my boss name? You will feel your boss name. Tommy talk. Our next one name, Belly Skin. The suck on no mama and dead tonight, batty boy. Yeah.
But nobody, man. So boy, you should never fuck with me. Yeah. Never play one, man. No sound, don't bother we. No sound, can't tread we. No sound, don't bother we. No sound. You want the man? If I have to live my life without songs of brilliant.
Lover. You see what I'm saying about nobody, I be a style in the use. The last one say car broke down. Now you are say playing in a problem. The suck on the move. No style can't work tonight. I'm coming in half an hour and come and go like your bad pussy. You don't got no music. I'm going to discipline you tonight.
Somebody run go hide your face. Oh yeah. Some boys stop playing hide and seek. Run, come face defeat. And some boy you cannot hide tonight. So supreme with a different style. Make you run it. Some boy make you run it.
So supreme and red and long. You can't chat to so supreme about your pussy.
Sounds again, so supreme in our same again. Don't shout about something on sound boy, it sounds again. So supreme in our same again. Don't play about something on sound.
Love it. Pussy, you see you. You forget a kick in your face in a real life. You know what you do? A boy there on radio, a chat boy. You broke your finger in a done one batty. Batty boy. A done one you have to try batty up him man blood clot name. Pussy. All you know say done one a legend, 2 one in a year. All you know say done one I will make sound clash big 2 one. Pussy see a product out a done one shooter ya.
That's the Father says 3,000 years. So one of the world shall come to pass, this world shall be destroyed.
You see
Source of real prophecy.
Are you afraid them? Yeah.
Evil sound get lightning and thunder and brimstone and fire. Lightning and thunder and brimstone and who do you wanna praise? And Lucifer.
Bad son, what? In pussy. Bad son, what? Yeah.
So supreme roll deep. And if you don't know we, then you wouldn't know say we roll deep. Hey, so supreme son, man, too easy if you switch down. That's why they're easy if you kill down. I'm over you can cheap with this everything down. You pull back on the trigger.
You see tonight, you're going to try size up. And then you come back, but people.
Jump it up.
If you try play a little camouflage, go suck your mama. When I look at the size of him, forget big man blood clot kick.
Man, so I say you're too Lucy Junior P. You're Jake Rito, you know the badness come down there. But them I say again, like I have the other day, them find sit on you for try. Them no mention no name, no feel them not the light. So supreme love pussy, could you go without a light? No jam cast, I will suck your mother's son. Who said no in everybody? No fear.
New York! I want to them men from Brooklyn, men from Queens, men from Bronx. Kill them as a dance. So supreme, we no afraid of no boy, you we no fear no. Tell the fool them no try. If it is a clash, we kill some so high. So this time you said that no one give yourself. That's why you say it hurt, yes, them come feeling.
You bad pussy? You bad? Eh? Turn you.
No people like gun, and that kill a man in a picture. Cause youngsters no run, guns out and turn on, all your man don't like gun. This was a feeling of your...
See tonight, you're in a little group chat. You're WhatsApp bad man, you know. Yo, groupie bad man. WhatsApp, tonight when you done your turn, so WhatsApp, pussy.
kick you, you fuck. It's so short.
Large every time. So supreme, wicked every time. So supreme, you large every time. You walk to them soul and you will blow them mind. You know why? Supreme, as every sound about right to design them. All destiny, put a bye-bye. In a soul supreme, that's our Johnny now. No partiality, hear me know. Nothing you say, I'm special on the mark. I put them on the level.
You say for the comfy by your stance. We'll talk from now here. Turn you up.
I wanna post it on the corner. I wanna be a one. All the ease off on me fender. I make me Charlie Brown. Post it on the corner.
Yo, can't kill my son. I don't kill when you're lucky when I kill a these in a batty boy.
Yeah.
I want song the man them play
Chill.
back. And look how much you play back already. The man them play back one blood clot song and lose the dance to you. And you play 6 already. So how are you doing? Pussy is tonight. No, we sound your clash with the batty boy.
Swell Supreme, Junior B. One second. Them better know them a deal with first before them tell me how much them not thirst. And if you mind who them a deal with first, cause if a badness you watch your boy. And when you think you got the bet, you got the worst. And when you think you got your life,
you tell man about badness. Pussy a 10 year your badness start. Suck out your mama. Where real bad man them can bust your one a gun there. Gun and in hand. Pussy what you know?
Who no see me gun can't talk, but to see whether rather rinse the machine till the nazzle gun dead. You coulda in a wheelchair, your life now go steer between you and the camp for no make it out clear. Dreadful and wicked man.
Take it down. You look a rat. Pussy I can talk about your old man tonight. Pussy no man can hold me tonight. Tomorrow night, and next year, and no time. Little rat, you get caught in the fucking trap, pussy, yeah.
Walk and shoot them in my bed, slippers. So Supreme kill them. Come. No this. So Supreme set. If you see them get catching at the rock shop, sit up, pull up, map block, jump out, clap, and on 9 buying 40 can. Fat shot, shoot it in a face and visit the head top pop. Man, I get broke up when the rifle a chop. With the broom finger play, go sat. Smarty head a bust like a
have music for play with sound. Oi! Oh no, try that. We catch you. Hey, people, you swear them I do. Two uno moving friend them. Then turn on and pull off a stunt.
What you are listening to is Soul Supreme versus Camouflage, which happened last week. Oh, wait, 1 week? 1 week ago? 1 week, 1 day. Last Saturday, Soul Supreme versus Camouflage in New Jersey Cup Clash. Lady Anya Promotions. Good evening, people. Good evening.
Long Island, Brooklyn is not so the dance the pussy wall.
Give me about 5 minutes. Are we ready for talk, right? So let's hold this for the next 5 minutes. Are we ready to go?
Let me tell you about me, I'm a gunman friend then.
Oh, yeah, run some clean. What it from there, anything that right? Junior P, Rito. And Nova, the dark in it in vain. God is a flame. Here me no change. And so Supreme walk one. Everybody up. Give them a button date. Everybody up. Give them a button date. So Supreme. Spend on the club plate. Make the club shake. Living legend on the asphalt. Supreme.
No one them. No one them.
Lover. You love to about Mama Sally. We feel your big pussy mama name.
We tell them, say, Smarty mama go ball later. Don't pay me a no cater, killing in a way later. Right from the boys, me a cup of the brain scraper. And just squeeze it till some boy.
Level. Pussy. You run out all when you know, no talking run. You're desperate. But you see like you run out before talking time. Take a quick blood clot kick in your pussy off the fuck boy.
Somebody call the undertaker. I jump and just get in ya. Somebody go call the owner. So Supreme and you run the here.
Sound God, Sound Supreme. Lover. For your thief, Mojo, I'm going to tell him that you have to watch him yard. Pussy, I dead.
Before this and honor, from your this we are gonna deal with the little dirty man. So free me yes, before this and honor, from your this we are gonna deal. Watch out, so free me is a record, the label and the stamper.
Lover, pussy and chew them cheap laptop. Me and me Jenna them good.
Hey, me and my brother them good. Me never trust their plan. The family me deal with me funniest man. And in an interview them ask no question. One know my born and where me come from. I tell them they love Vegas same time. And I guess I'm
Lover. Yeah, you know, he never see me with a girl yet. Hold on, you think me girl have me handbag? Me no care that bad man. Me girl know say a gunman time when me come in at them sitting here. So she know a garrison. But pussy a 50 of the whole and a breed no girl. Your man Guinea, you go back to God, see me when you come here. Go suck your mama. Yeah.
I'm a sell it some in the day. Sell out the air on the plate.
I'll find baby mother me out. You know I get them.
Tell them Sperlina build up our confidence. Rastafari run the continent. This King Selassie I pay the consequence. Don't get it confused. Rita, give me a buckle of Sperlina.
Love 5 years pussy like more and panty. Turn you up.
So supreme we a kill sound where your pussy eater. Can't touch with Charlie's pipe the steamer. First on the board cut it with the 3-star.
When I say Bojo, you say Bantan. Bojo. Pussy, then you look to friend them like dog. One on cough over this blood clot tonight again as one.
Original. So supreme, we don't take time. So I bring this guy something we must have been bring this guy something we we are murderer, yeah.
Pussy!
So supreme.
If it's so supreme, kill it every sound in the village. What's the boy, it's all about the business. But I must them gun up and we can't bother get this.
So supreme,
we say we bought this thing and never aim it. So supreme, killing every sound of the village. What's the boy, it's all about the business.
People, may I lead so far? All who say BT, say BT. BT. Pussy, yeah.
So come on down in the big pen boy, my dead boy, so was a pre-ride guitar. I'm sent for the whole of my dead bug, the name all them, do I get to a tug? You're my type of canoes that are so supreme for them to show them.
Level. We don't go so with the rifle them. Go so with the rifle them.
No, so supreme gun,
What you know about this?
So supreme. Murder, swing the murder, wanna be the murder. This a one different, this a something way you never heard of. The controversial badness and no something your first one. We do the declaration, I'm coming from the civilization. Never matter, we just have this and stuff. So the family look up in the air, but never talk. One man, so supreme dead. They don't know. Chip and chip, enemy of vanquish. So supreme this, everything accomplished. Be a gun one day, I win no friend. The back on the cover, I think the win the day. The whole family, my dog get.
Pussy. You see that gun, yeah?
Intellectual murder people edition. A campfire full of gun like Remington. Fully charged up, so supreme killer man.
Level. Pussy. No. Kill nobody. Suck your mama. From with their Jamaica and one shop in the crew. Let me tell you this.
Yo, one ride for one matic in a dog. Junior P, hey, one ride for one matic.
Remember your Yankee in a pussy. Turn you.
Twist the screen that they get bigger. Run up and tune and you dead quicker.
They watch each chat long enough.
So supreme, or the flavor. Hey, the Natuna, Prisitunian, Blue Pilotina, Bumblecla, yeah, and for Carbon Decay, get to ignorant. So supreme, hey, come them this one, try know them this hard, fucking people, no care, no respond. I will have to chat with Bumblecla people, you know the badness come down. That's so supreme, watch this. Tell them I walk around and deal with drive-by. Be alright from one of them, I go pipe. Once him on a truck, like said them do skydive. So supreme. Heard I would even know that and not that. That's so supreme. Hey, Junior P, retail chips, Islam. Kick up until the edge. Let's pass
a different thing here get tonight. Turn you.
Hey, so supreme. Hey, different type of killer with no pretense, like a different type of pussy from a cocky down with bitch and my pop. Different type of money, don't believe them like a different type of training. I'm a goodness, but it's swing like that. Show me that. Bring fight and swing the left and swing the right.
Pussy. You said you're coming out in dance the next round with your little blood clot, daddy blood clot juggling. We are kicking on your face, pussy. All who say beat it, say beat it. Beat it.
What's up, real? Anyone to play, God? You wanna play, yes? Yeah, to the beat here, they feel like we are dead. I quick left and tree, they pronounce when I get there. Cool, fierce, more beer, instead, they know the player, God. Supreme, oh my God. We done the genuine with lawyer, you know, so they kill a road. Million off a pocket, now for one thing, not until I step out fuck. Them fierce there, boom, hear it, hey, but yeah, so supreme. And yeah, we skill, actually, I'm very bala. Mount a gal with that, and no baby, marjama. Check in the lane, kana. Play Garara, I am a one. So supreme. And now if you pop it, I can have to show up. 50 grams to make alone. Yeah, the pop show, and y'all sing and dry note. Everything I show up.
Yo, listen it. Two things me like bad mind people. All who know like bad mind people, tell the pussy them tonight, sir.
Eventually, man, you know, so supreme, them want to go out. But you don't know. Hey, yo, so supreme with a life. We go pick up a parasite, supreme a life. But you want to cut a mic, so God the life.
Where the good man them in a dance there?
All right.
One like a bad man in a dance. Where the man them in a bus?
Yo.
Don't turn up one, the thing was simple.
Well, a boy think we're simple. Come look up now the eagle. Good. Go supreme, tell him step.
All right. Everything go and everything good. Good. Ease up, Soul Supreme. Ease up, Soul Supreme. Walla leng. Checking in, my people, checking in. First and foremost, all my son people, talk to me, all my son. Talkaphone level sound, Chris. Music level sound good. How do we sound? How will we sound? This is a sound check. People in the chat room, let me know what I want. Everything go on, people, make me know my sound. War room, big up. Fine wine, big up. Big up. Roaring Lion sound, big up. Sweet soul vibes, all my sound. Talk to me, quick and fast and quick. All my sound, people. Bye. Sure. Pass your remarks. Let me know how I sound before I even talk any further. I want to make sure my song close, you know. Check out some of the BS off on the talkaphone. Or the eyes sound. Make sure everything goes on. Yeah. Alright, big up War Room, so my sound clean. Alright. Well, easy, and big up all nice and decent crew. Easy, all crowd of people were tuning in right now. Welcome. The program for you. This is Dub for WK, the award-winning showcase dubplate platform. See, yeah, man, big up Lion Sounds, yes. Audio clean, all right. Mr. Rose, easy. Empire Movement, easy, big up. Yes, Dub for WK, the award-winning dubplate showcase platform, hosted by myself alongside my co-host Dixie, who is probably, I don't know what he's doing right now. Him love sound, so he probably string up sound or fix sound right now, but him there. Say Dixie, forward, me know you watch. Forward, brother. Yes, people. On not every Sunday. Some Sundays you can catch us right here. All right, we're streaming from the United Kingdom, London to be precise. All right, to be precise. So big up to everybody that is tuned in right now. People, all we kindly ask is that you share the link. Share it to your friends, share it to the WhatsApp groups. Let them know that we are on and popping. Okay? Yes. And if you've just tuned in and you don't know what's happening, maybe you're a subscriber and you've just seen it pop up that we're live. Today, we are reasoning. And we are reasoning with some of the elite promoters in the Clash world. Right? Yes, we are reasoning with some of the top dogs, as them say. The top, as Buju would have said. Say? Yeah. No. Kunomuno promoter tonight. Yeah. It's a real event organizer. You know, see it. Hashtag promoters talk today, all right? Reason. All I talk. You know what I mean? You know, so every week, I think this is the first time that we've ever turned on without any sounds. So, you know, so it's a big deal. Yeah, because normally, we always turn on the live with a sound. Our sounds. So, history gone again. Yeah. So, we're reasoning today with some of the elite promoters in the Clash world. Both have put on some big events. Some huge events. Some big events. No lie. You know what I mean? So, we pick them up before we even get them on the live car. Yeah, we salute them. We salute them, people. We have got reason still. And one of them is in the guest room, going chilling. She's sipping, she's just cooling. Hair look freshly done, and all these things. Yeah, like the blue look blue. Yeah, Miss Anya of a buzz. Yeah, and also big up to Mello Promotions, Family First End in the building. You know what I mean? So people, we're gonna reason with them today. And as we do here on Dub for Dub, we'll always get the normally we get the sounds reasoning or the selectors reasoning, but we're gonna get the promoter the selectors history or the sounds history, but we're gonna get the promoters history and the promoters, you know what I mean, background and them something there, as well as the events and their thoughts of the Clash scene today and of yesteryear. You know, see it. So it's a reasoning vibes today. Easy team tournament. Big up some people on the live. Yeah, big up some people on the live, you know. Easy team tournament family, Jagger Notorious and Viper. Easy. Big up to Empire Movements. Red Face, big up. Saying, lay the guns on the Twitch. I now left up my Twitch going on. Which part Petty Lou there? I'm going to say Petty Lou check in yet. I now left up my Twitch family. You see it? Yeah. So big up to everybody tuned in, checked in. Right? Right. All right. Just before we go any further, let me just shout out a quick event. Just quick and fast. I like to shout this out. This is the World Clash, the end. Climax. On this last World Clash, we have Climax, Stereo 5, Mystic, Observer, Superpower, Warrior, Rodham, Soundcloud, Empire, Dynamic, the African, and out of Jamaica, Code Red. All right. So look out for that one day. Age of the month called the 1st of May. Sunday the 1st of May. That's a bank holiday over here in the United Kingdom, taking place at the O2 Academy, Birmingham. So look out for it, all right? Doors open at 9 o'clock. You know, you need to log on to ticketmaster.co.uk to purchase your tickets. Same, and also the Crowning of the Legends. BS David Radigan, Mighty Crown, Pink Panther, Tony Matarada, and Trooper. All right, World Clash look out for it. Boom. Same, and some bad clash are going over here. Hey. If you're so not hot, me a man say if you're so not hot, saying you're so not hot for reach out UK. Look out for me, see Young Ark reach over here. Big up Young Ark. Big up Snow White them. Big up who else will big up? Me see a forward over here. Me see all Emperor them. No bad sound of forward, yeah. So the thing look interesting. Like what the thing look. Hey. Yeah, so big up all of the sound and we are travel all over the world and all these things. See it? All right, people. Once again, all we ask is you share the live, share the live, share the live. Please and thanks. Thanks and please. And I'm popping this Sunday. Different kind of vibes. Reasoning vibes, right? All right, we are ready to kickstart the show and start the reasoning. First of all, let me bring forward. Let me bring forward Mello Promotions. All right, family first. Do you believe? Them I go correct me if I'm wrong, because sometimes I get it wrong. But I know I'm right. Hopefully I'm right. Forwarding outside of Atlanta. So big up to Mello Pr. Let me get them on the live right now. Mello Pr, Family First Entertainment. You're live on the live, my brother.
Yo.
What a go on, sir?
Everything is good.
All right. Well, let me get. Let me. All right, then. Let me try to get Capo up on the live and see what I go on. Let me see what happens. What you want to do? You just
No. He just walked in the door as soon as you said his name.
All right. Let me bring Capo on. I'm gonna remove you. Right. Let me remove you and bring Capo on the live. All right. Check Capo on. You hear me?
Yeah, me can hear you.
All right. What go on, brother? Everything good?
Yeah, man, everything balanced out. You stay everything level.
Yeah, man, everything good. Here what go on now? I think we are go up on yellow camera because him have the landscape. And you feel one of the
No.
Or turn it if you can, if possible. I'll make it flip it. All right.
That you are.
That cool. Yeah, man. That cool.
All right, cool. Everything balanced.
All right. That good. So first of all, good evening, brother. Good afternoon. Hope all is well.
Evening. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Everything blessed?
Everything level, everything full blessed, man. We're not complaining, for once there is life, Give thanks.
What you mean? So first of all, where are you forward from?
Originally, New York.
All right. Okay. So you yourself, you forward from New York. All right. And yellow, all right, we are gonna need yellow in a day. We are gonna need yellow on the line.
Okay.
Yeah. Car. We have to use one camera.
One thing.
One thing. Technology, I be too, no.
So yellow, yes, speak up yourself. So yourself as well. Where you far from?
New York too.
Okay. So you're both from New York. See? Yeah. Okay. So but you're currently based where?
Atlanta.
Seen. Okay. So as I said to the people them earlier, and as I said in my write-up, you're one of the, I would say, top promoters. I think you had the biggest clash. No, I think you did have, in my opinion, you had the biggest clash of last year, of 2021. In my opinion. So give us a bit of background history on yourself where promotion is concerned and why you got into the, the clash side of the promotional game.
Well, I mean, we've always been doing promotion, but we're also a sound. Mello is a sound, and the promotion stems off of the sound. But we've been doing this since the 80s.
Okay. So you're a sound man first.
Yeah, sound man I talk.
Aye. Okay. Overstand now. So what year did your sound start?
Hold on.
The song originally started 1984. No, lie, 85. That's the first year that my old man originated the sound, which is Melody Sound. 2000, I converted the sound over to Mellow Sound when I moved to Atlanta.
Okay, cool. So did you do any clashes back in the days or anything like that, or you just...
Oh, yeah. We did a whole heap of clashes back in the day.
Name some songs where you war with, no?
Some songs I war with Soul to Soul from Canada in the early 80s, war with Upsetter from Canada, High Fashion from Canada. Recent years, I wore King Aggression. Prior to that, in the early 90s, LP, Maximum 747, we juggle alongside Afrik, we clash with Travelers, and a few other sounds throughout the early 80s and 90s.
Okay. So you experience when it forward to the sound thing and yeah, okay. That's good to know still. All right, so the promotional side of things. When did it start for you doing events?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, truthfully, the events and the promotion started from in the early 80s. Like I said, through dealing with the old man. But as far as here, what we doing currently, we really started pushing it like 92, 91, 92.
Okay. And it was just juggling events, clashes?
A lot of juggling events.
Okay. So it's more at that time more juggling than clashing.
Way more juggling events back them times. But now, I mean, why we're current with the clashing, because we see how the industry and the market has been taking a change with dealing with sound clash. So within the last 3.5, 4 years, we've been putting Atlanta on the map as far as sound clash goes. So we started off with majority of the sounds in Atlanta and worked our way outside.
Okay, I follow. All right. So stick up in, don't move. Stay right there. We'll soon get back to you. We're gonna bring on the lady. That's Lady Miss Anya, Lady Anya on the live right now, people. Lady Anya on the live. All right, boom. See she there. Yes. Good evening, Miss Anya.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my love.
How are you?
I'm fine. How is yourself? You good?
I'm hungry. I've been waiting for this interview.
Do you know what? Anya, I have to apologize because I didn't know that the time changed. And to Mello as well. I didn't know the time changed over there still.
Yeah.
So forgive me, Panda, one day.
Anya. Yes.
Wagwan, man. Yeah. Wagwan, you just look pretty today, and the ear just, well blue as usual. Nails did. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
So,
everything is good. I mean, it's Sunday. It's been officially a week.
Yes, officially a week, and what a week it's been. I can imagine for yourself.
Yes.
But before we reach there, so Anya, I want to get some background history on yourself, in regards to you doing events and being a promoter. First of all, where are you from?
New Jersey.
Those that didn't know.
New Jersey. As far as the Caribbean background, Jamaica.
Okay.
Parents are full-blown 100% Jamaican.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So you're a lady and you doing clash events. What got you into doing clash events? Who inspired you? Was there anybody that inspired you to do clash events?
Collectively, there was a few people. But I really don't want to be specific because I and that person no longer are on good terms. But back in about 2012, 2013 is when I really started taking on to a bigger interest in Sound Clash. And I'll just say that.
Okay. So, you know what? First of all, before we get to the promotion side of things, back in the days, growing up in New Jersey, the clash scene, if you can remember back in them times, what was the clash scene like for you?
There really wasn't a clash scene. I mean, we had another leading promoter in New Jersey that will bring huge sounds like Mighty Crown, but that will happen like once every 2 years. So and we talking about early 90s, early 2000s. So we've seen sounds clash throughout the years when the 90s era of dancehall was at its prime. And just to go into a little bit, prior to keeping clashes, I always was a promoter. I kept regular events, juggling events, birthday parties, anniversaries, that sort of thing. So the promoting thing was not new to me. It just about a little under 10 years ago was when I just merged into the sound clash lane. So going back to your original question, like, I mean, we're right side of New York. We've had a few sounds that want to take credit and rewrite history and say they were heavy in the clash market, but New Jersey never had that heavy clash presence. There were probably about a handful of sounds that left or transitioned from the juggling scene into a few clashes, like Little Rock, that had probably the most international recognition that resonated out of New Jersey. Then we had Twin Tower, Snow White, but again, they were more on the juggling side than Clash. So
Okay. So because sometimes I see like old school flyers going around, like people repost the old school flyers, and I see certain clashes that New Jersey Sounds took part in, like for example Snow White, Twin Tower, them. So
you
you're
have to
saying
remember. You have to remember, and that's why I insinuated that people like to rewrite history. You have to also remember we didn't have social media back then. So now we have the access to social media. People wants to put out the narrative that they were doing so much then, when we were aware of events in New Jersey, but that's all it is. It was like a small world. New Jersey is kind of a state that's isolated, with us being so close to New York. But again, we didn't have social media back then. So if you have to remind people now, 20 years later, I mean.
Okay. Very, very interesting. Your first clash event that you did was?
The first clash I did was actually like a 45 shootout in a small little lounge area. There was 3 sounds, but to more of a larger audience, the first big clash was the first New Jersey Cup clash in 2014.
Okay, and what sounds were on the bill for that one?
That was Tech 9 from Brooklyn versus Striker versus Snow White.
Okay.
Hence, Snow White was on that dance or that clash, and that was like Snow White's first clash after about 10 years of being off the scene. So that was a huge deal with them coming back. And I'm not discrediting them from being known, but I'm going to just leave it there.
So Anya, you're a lady that talks your mind, So we don't want you to talk your mind, Anya,
I'm also trying to keep the balance with amends that I've made with several individuals, but I'm just an honest person, so I'm just being honest.
A very honest person. This is sometimes, you know what I mean?
Which sometimes is not favorable, but I mean, I can't help it.
All right. Stay there, Miss Anya. I'm gonna bring on screen so we can have both of you on screen. Mello Pr once again. So the same question I asked Lady Anya. Sid, what was your
Anya? Morning, Mr. Nobody.
Mello.
What's going on?
You're not gonna let that go, huh? You want to let so can we talk? Can we share with the people what that that inside joke is about?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, y'all gonna open the box.
So every time me and Mello see each other or cross each other's path now, he mentions he always greets me with, "Hi Anya, here's Mr. Nobody," because the first time we met in person was at an event, and what did I say to you? I said
You said I don't need this flyer. I said, you don't need the flyer? I said, well, I'm just doing my due diligence of, handing out my promotion. Oh, this ain't your party. This Saeed party. I said, yo, how you think some man from the Virgin Islands could pay me to hand out his flyers? Like, what do you think this is? And then we came back around and I said, let's reintroduce ourselves. That's what went from there.
Yeah. So it was a weird interaction, but we cool.
Everything level.
I didn't easy enough.
By the way, for your success.
Congratulations on the
definitely.
Big dance. So Mello, what was your first clash? You said 3.5 years. 3 years ago you kind of farm back again?
Yeah, all right. So listen, check this out. In Atlanta, they started this thing called the Road to US Rumble. Prior to that, we dealt with a lot of production and promotion down here in the prior years, bringing audio and dances to Atlanta on a different level, along with running like 5 of the major nightclubs that were already here. Little out of that, I used to work for So Def and deal with street promotion. So what happened was we separated the dancehall sound class thing to deal with more hip hop promotions, but gradually as things changed and faded away, we got back to the roots of culture. Long story short, Road to US Rumble came here. We didn't like how the rules were. It was add 45s, do this, and that. And then coming from a real generation of real sound clash where music fly, when someone done play, someone get lock off. I don't know who was buying nothing. You know what I'm saying? We were on that level. So to recreate that same type of vibe, we decided to deal with sounds from here in Atlanta and from upstate Rochester, New York, home ground. So the first class that we did here in Atlanta 3 years ago was what? Rudy and Website. Yeah, Rudy and Website. And
okay.
Then it on from there.
So from that clash, you get back the buzz and say, you know what? I'll keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The whole thing was, it's like when you're unruly, and you have the dark side, and you have the light. Well, the really unruly sound man, them in the dark side. The bad sound, them don't really get no playtime, and there's a lot of bad sounds in Atlanta. So me decide to start promote all our little bad sound them to get them some exposure. You understand? Instead of the mainstream sound them from flying them out of state to do them thing. So as the Atlanta market started to build, we decided to come up with bigger ideas, which were streaming to what we actually did with the Revelation class.
Okay, I think that's a very good thing that you said, bringing the smaller sounds or the less known sounds the clash them the limelight, because the younger sounds they're gonna be the future after. Well,
Atlanta's a party state. It's popping bottles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
VIP valet. That's how Atlanta really is. So to bring back the market of sound clash in it was a challenging market, but we knew we could do it. It would just take time. So we decided to curve and angle that market of sound clash. So if anybody want to deal with sound clash, you have to come pay your dues. You have to come check when it comes to sound clash, because we know the ins and outs of the market down here more than anybody else that's trying to fly in and make it happen.
Okay. So because one of my questions was, because I seen something I think in Sound Clash Fraternity where this somebody said like promoters, it's okay to bring in the next generation of sounds, not only the big sound them. So me big you up on that you know what I mean, you're bringing the younger sounds or the less known sounds into the limelight and give them a chance. Anya, I saw that you did something like that. Was it last year? Last year you do it?
Yeah.
So
the younger sounds.
Yeah. from New Jersey, right?
Yes.
So you're one of the promoters that is fully endorsing the younger sound, and you will put on a clash to them, right? Oh,
No, I'm not one of the promoters that's really that I don't want to take that credit, to be honest, because I have a difference of opinion in regards to the younger sounds. I did keep a clash last year with two younger upcoming sounds in from New Jersey that I am familiar with, like, as far as growth is concerned. But to say that I will continue to do something like that, that's probably more not than yes. Simply because
talk your mind.
these sounds, some people are not, in my opinion, they're the younger generation, and their mindset, just working with them, and as far as trying to get them understanding the meeting of the minds, so to speak. And when I say that, it's because some of these sounds are younger generation is built off of ego, and they feel that they have a sense of the man, like as far as this high price point they deserve. And when you're trying to grow and you're trying to build, I just feel like that's what you need to do. So I'm not the person, or I'm not the perfect fit for that.
Okay.
Just because
I
I don't have
hear you.
I don't have the patience and tolerance to deal with those type of attitudes.
So you're saying in the future there might not be a chance that you'll put on a clash with some of the.
I mean, I wouldn't put it in a specific category. If it makes sense to me, then I'm all for it, no matter what age group, what type of sound. But my experience with attempting to do more of the younger generation has been more less successful. I mean, that one that I did was obviously successful. I was satisfied with the outcome. It wasn't something that I had long in the making. It was actually just something that, again, just popped up, and I was okay with it. Actually, that came down to the wire. It ended up being a one-on-one, because there were the original plan was it's supposed to be 4 or 5 sounds, and all 4 of the other ones gave me a hard time. And that's how it ended up just being 2 sounds. So that in itself gave, that's what I'm saying. Behind the scenes, like that in itself just shows me that, that's not something that I want to stay stuck on, or.
Yeah. All right then. So as a elite promoter, what's some of the advice you could give to a younger sound right now that wants to step into the clash world, clash market?
So that question is to me.
For you.
So for me, let me make it clear. I'm not a sound person. Like, I don't play sound. I never played sound, because I always get criticized. Like, my opinion should not relate, because I don't play sound. I'm not a DJ, but I'm intelligent.
Go ahead, girl.
And I could just share my wisdom and from experience, right?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, we all age, right? We all done stupid things when we were younger. So when you age and mature, you kind of look at things that you could have done differently. And it's our jobs as we grow older to kind of really tell the younger generation advice. And I just think a lot of the younger DJs coming up, like the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds that's just coming into the business, that they just need time to really study the music and not so much base it off of hype, which I see a lot of mistakes with this generation. Is like they're more concerned with the hype than to study the music and perfect their craft. I can give you some examples, but I'm not. And
this
well,
Anya today is
if you look
very
at the older, if
filtered.
you look at the older selectors, like
Yeah.
the ones they call the dinosaurs, like once again, I always gotta go back to social media. Those selectors did not have social media to turn to, right? They were actually in the streets hustling and trying to get bookings. You know what I mean? Like people, the sound owners at that time saw the talent because they were hungry. They were hungry. You could see the drive in them. It was not about fashion and showing and the media and posting on social media for likes. Like you could see their drive and they were hungry. You don't have that with these younger selectors. Everything is about what they could do and what they could show off on social media as opposed to really learning the music, how to perfect their craft as an MC or a selector. So that's the major problem I find, and they get so caught up in worrying about what other people say, what other people think, what other people doing, how to copy this person's style. It's just so much. So I think it's a lot less of the younger generation that's like really hungry to be a better MC, a better selector, and really grow and learn. So I think that's the problem. Like they come in and with a laptop, you know, they didn't have the grind of the records, needles, and vinyl records. So they're a little spoiled mentality and their egos. And I just, you know, that's just my take on it. That they just need to, it needs to be more about the music and the
It's about the hype.
Correct.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Anya. In some of the cases, some of these sounds and selectors, I do agree with you. Mello, same question to you. Any advice for any of the younger sounds stepping into the clash world, clash market?
Well, no, definitely. It's being a soundman and a promoter. It's you have to look at it from two different angles. One is a business, and the next one is something what you love to do. And if there's something that you love to do, you have to take heed and pay attention to it. You feel me? So for all of the young selectors that look at old dance tapes and try to create that image of to live off of somebody else's legacy, create your own legacy. Have your own way of selecting. Have your own path. Because right now, I've pushed 3 sounds out since COVID. Aztec Sound, One Mission Sound, and Fire Rosebud from upstate New York. And it's the same encouragement. Cut the music that you know that you could get longevity. Cut the songs that make sense. It's not about following what everybody else has. And it's not about having the biggest song because you can spend the most money on any artist. But at the end of the day, it's how credible that artist is in your dub box. Because it's a conversation where they say, you don't bust talent. Well, not everybody has the money to buy $1,000 or $800 dub. And I'm not knocking the artists because everybody have to feed them, family. I'm doing them off for dub.
Yeah.
But for the sounds that cannot afford, your brethren that used to rap with you at lunch in elementary school or high school, that is trying to be put out there for years, but he's trying to get signed by a label. You might be that label if you believe in his talent by taking his music and giving it exposure. And this is the whole purpose of creating and dealing with new talent. So everybody needs the opportunity to get exposure. But if you're trying to fight them down and trying to and direct them in the way that you want them to be, that means they have no character, and there won't be any change in sound clash because there ain't no originality. You understand? And to me, my opinion, dealing with it from a business point of view, looking at the new talent that's out there, is everybody playing the same genre of music, or are these selectors hungry enough and not just looking for the one-day fame, but looking at it as a business, as longevity, that I can afford to take my hard-earned dollars and invest in them to promote them so they could be successful, to be the next big sound.
That's true.
That's how I look at it from a promoter's and a sound person's point of view. So all of the young on them, create your way, spend your money your way, be original. And that separates the difference of being like every man's song. When a man get on a dub program and the artist advice, that remember this, sound, young sound. Whatever invoicing for you, unless it's a custom, it's going to be the same thing because he's thinking about how much money he can generate within that bracket.
Right. Yeah, true.
Understand? So that's where it is right there. So yeah, and even dealing with, we talking about COVID, we're pushing out 3 new sounds because One Mission is making some noise. So big up my brother Jumanji. Aztec is a little sound that was inspired by other big sounds. And as an individual, just telling him to create your own thing. And he's been doing his thing for the last year. Haven't won any clashes, but he's trying. And you got to give him effort because if you don't try, you don't know if you're going to fail. You understand? Sure. So that's where we at with that. And even dealing with, what you say, Yellow, the first date, the first during what you call it, COVID, we were the first ones to do the first online live sound clash. That was Delta Force and Black Magic. John Noah.
Okay.
Before any major hype, any Chris Diamond, any of that. That's facts. 6 foot on dead. Look that up.
All right. So some of the younger sounds, I know you're listening, locked in.
Yo, Mr. Nobody.
I know you're listening and locked in. You heard what two of
that was some shade just now, but I ain't.
She sips her drink. You just heard from Anya. I just heard from Mello Pr, 2 top promoters, and he gave you some advice. So younger sons, take heed. I hope you take heed. Right. So let's move on swiftly, because I know say the time thing they kind of mess up, so I'm not keeping it too long. Mello. COVID start. Well, lockdown. Everybody locked down in a COVID, Seen? Everybody there, them yard. Nobody not go nowhere. But bam, the place kind of free up a little bit. Here comes a clash. What name Kings? What name Revelations? Kings of
Revelations. Only one song.
Only one king can wear the crown.
Yeah.
Here comes that flyer. It going on pop up in my WhatsApp, dump for the WhatsApp group. Right, remember say one of the sound them in there, Me say that group they're busy for the whole time. How long was the promotion? How many months? About 4 or 5 months?
5 months.
5 months, Bridget.
Man, this seemed like it was a year.
Yo,
it felt like a year.
Let me just say this. Timing is everything. I think in the clash market, timing is everything, and good matchmaking. I have to salute you guys because your timing was literally near perfect. You got the first big clash, post-COVID, and you got. I think you know what you got the correct sounds. Saeed was buzzing, bubbling over the whole COVID scene. Follow me now, Anya. Follow me. Over the whole online, the whole COVID. Online, Saeed done a good job. Online. So he was promoting himself hard. Him go up on film platform. He went on, I think, War Report. Him go up on the whole platform. So he promote himself good. Seeing Addies is Addies.
Yo, check this out. Hold on. I'm going to let you get back to it.
Go ahead.
Do it real quick. The clash came about real simple, real easy. Animosity was supposed to clash Young Hawk prior to COVID. Some issues happened with with some of our people's that, we had to postpone that. Right before that, we had Downbeat coming with Youth Man promotion. COVID comes in, everything hits the fan.
Yeah, we had to postpone that.
We had to postpone that. Yeah. Long story short, I called AK throughout COVID, and we're already doing the online thing. But I'm sitting here like, yo, we're not making no money off of this, but we're helping everybody with promotion, keeping the entertainment alive. We just go ahead and rock with this. I called AK. I was like, yo, you know, Atlanta ain't closed, bro. You know what you want to do? I need you to clash website. So he called my bluff. He was like, yo, I'm ready to clash Aggies. I laughed at him. Please. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga funny. Like, you serious, bro? He's like, yo, man, I love to do that. I was like, all right, well, if you think you ready for them niggas, for me to call ain't really the issue. We made the phone call. Boom, I called him back and said, hey, guess what? You sure you ready for this? Because I just made the call, bro. What you want? And we worked our deal out, and boom. Revelation class. And that end of the day proved that Addie's holding crown.
Not only that, Saeed was making so much noise online.
Facts.
You couldn't tell
Anya.
Yo, Saeed.
Oh my God. This is hilarious. Because I don't know, Flash, you and I are in a group, but I don't check in that group as often. But the group that I'm in with Saeed, that's why I said it seemed like a year, because Saeed, see, AK is not in that group. Thank God, because he is a total opposite than Saeed. And Saeed was talking the most. He was the loudest person in the room every single day. And I'm like, so to hear Mello say, you sure? Because we were all asking him the same question. Like, you sure you were? He was so confident in
when we asked
every day.
AK if he really wanted to clash, AK was like, yes. And we looked at each other like, ask him again. Ask him again. And he said yes.
We were, I mean, he was, I'm talking about the confidence. The confidence was on like a million. Not one day went by. I don't know. I think it was before the flyer even dropped. Because he must have knew it was coming. And there's not a day went by leading up to that dance that Saeed didn't say anything that was just making himself look so crazy about what he
hey, listen,
was going to do.
It worked in their favor. You know, it worked in their favor. You win, you lose.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
We got them right now again.
Yeah. we soon talk about that. We soon talk about the two down, so you have a forward. To Anya's point.
I'm sorry, was that the Twin Tower one?
Yeah.
Please.
Hold on. We don't reach this one yet. Come on,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
That's another
I will. You know, I'm gonna be there early before the club open, right?
To add to Anya's thing, it was the same in my group. Because I got a local group where all of the sound them were featured up on the platform in a WhatsApp group, and Saeed was going every day. Every day he was going, and it was just getting interested. And people, remember telling people, some people did betting on the group. Some man lose some money. Some man lose some money in the group. Some man win some money still. But I have to big up to Saeed because he made it really interesting. You know what I mean? He's a promoter's dream where that's concerned. You know what I'm saying? He sells the dance. He sell the dance still. I'm not telling like
that is true. He definitely helped you guys as far as marketing because I couldn't wait till that dance came. And I always was and always will be an Addie's fan. So can you just imagine the conversations that I was having? I'm not going to go into it. But I knew the outcome. I knew the outcome, but he didn't get the memo. So it was definitely one of the best clashes I've been to in a long time. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait till that dance happened. I was like, oh my God, I was so excited. From the was it the day early in the day to when we all met up at the cookout, and I mean it was just It was just a wonderful dance. It was just a wonderful clash.
Yo, Mello, just to add to that, let me tell you something. Over here for us in the UK, I stayed up at the clash started for us about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it was literally pure blanca busting at the house. It was mad. Like we well, 5 of us, we stayed up late for this. Me set me alarm like me I gotta work. For get up 5 o'clock. For reach my bridging yard, make sure I reach 7. Everybody there, they cuss me and I say, yo, oh you take so long, cause you have the link. They said, John, everybody there already? I say, yeah man, we can't miss this. Excellent promotion. Big clash. So I have to salute Uno for that one. That clash I did bad, and big up to King Animosity and big up to King Addies for taking part. That was excellent. I'm not gonna lie. For me, as I said, biggest clash for 2021. So salute to the Mello PR fam. Big up on yourself on that one. That one that did bad. Not tell a lie. One that did bad. We're gonna talk about the 2 clashes that you have coming up soon. What Miss Anya, Lady Anya? You said you did your first clash, which was a 3-way. Your next clash after that, your second clash was?
The second clash was because Tech 9 won the first one, so the second one was Tech 9, Poison Dart, and Culture Blend. Don't ask me which one.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask you. When you said it, I'm not gonna ask you nothing. Come and know the issue right now.
But the second one was Poison Dart out of Florida with Turkey C, Culture Blend, and Tech 9, and Poison Dart won that one. Then the third one was King Shine versus Cosmic.
Oh,
because I'm not really a huge.
You did.
I'm not
Cosmic.
a huge fan of. Yeah, that was. Wait. Yeah, the third one was King Shine versus Cosmic.
Okay. Okay. You did that one. The first. Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that was King. Is it King Shine Soul Supreme?
No. After that one.
Now jump the gun.
After the fourth one was that the Addies versus Stereo 5? Yeah, I kept the original Stereo 5 versus Addies. The one that's doing the rematch now, that's Lion Roar promotion, but I did the first one, which was Addies versus Stereo 5.
Okay.
And wait, I'm no, sorry. Before Addies versus Stereo 5 was am I going out of order? King Shine versus Earth Ruler.
Oh yes, King Shine versus Earth Ruler was your promotions. So you see what me I say by big promoter and then a joke sound them there, you know. A big
I think I went out of
dance
order.
them there, you know.
I think the fourth one was hold on.
A big war them there, you know. Big clash.
I'm getting old, see? So okay, so yeah, Addies versus Stereo 5 was 4, and then King Shine versus Earth Ruler was 5.
Okay.
And then after King Shine versus Earth Ruler was Soul Supreme versus King Shine. And then that happened literally before the world shut down. So I was lucky. That was early of February of 2020.
Yeah, because I remember that dance, and that was a big event. Again, that was a big event. And I think before
literally the last clash before everything shut down.
Because before that clash, you know, as you said, Stereo 5 Addies, big clash. King Shine, Earth Ruler, big clash. King Shine, Cosmic, big war. But up until that point, Lady Anya, you know, you're a lady in the clash market, a lady in the clash game. Have you been getting any fight as a lady because you're a lady putting on clash or any, you know?
Of course.
What's it like for you?
Of course. So you have a lot of man babies in this industry. So, you know, I think with Sound Clash being a Caribbean cultural dominated industry. You know, they say, some people say Sound Clash originated in Jamaica. Some people think that it originated in New York, whatever. But culturally, it's from the Caribbean, right? Jamaica, Guyana, wherever. And I think overall, when it comes to men, it's a men-dominated industry. So Caribbeans are usually raised, the men, and this is my opinion, to be dominant. They don't like to take orders or control or questions or anything from a woman, because that's how they're raised, right? You must be a man. So unfortunately, when it comes to a woman, it's hard for some men to see a woman doing something progressive that they are probably not as good as at or it's being competitive. It's just a natural instinct for a lot of men. And then you have, I don't know. Of course, I'm getting a fight. I mean, it is, especially in the beginning. I think more so people are coming around to respecting me a lot more now, because I go into every project with the intent to do better than the last event, right? So I think over the years, I started like at level one, and I kind of moved up the elevator because I always look at the last event and say, I need to come stronger and better. The hate does motivate me because, you know, it just seems like it just comes with the territory. And I just got to prove people that I'm capable of doing what I do. I've heard it all. I've been named every name but the child of God. So I heard it all. I mean, people put so many narratives. They put bodies on me that I'm screwing this person to get what I want. I mean, why you can't just respect a black woman, a black businesswoman? You know, like why cannot be earning my money honestly, and I decide to utilize my money into something that I love doing. You know what I mean? Like they just don't see it that way. So it has to be every other reason why I'm doing it except the honest truth. And unfortunately, that's just what comes with the territory.
Well,
but shout out to the man, baby.
I can honestly say, I think now, I think to me, how I always see it over here, or how I see it from here in the UK, when you did the King Shine versus Soul Supreme dance, I think that's when people start saying, you know what, that girl that do big dance, you know, she's serious, you know. You did big dances before, because Stereo 5 Addies is not no joke dance. That a too big sound. Seen, but I think from that point onwards, and then when you do Wadi again, everybody say you're like, you've arrived, as they would say. You've arrived and you're here to stay. So big up yourself, lady Anya, upon that. You see me?
They said Sound Clash is dead. I don't know.
And Anya, put out the question I'm supposed to ask it, you know, because that was gonna be my last question to the two owner. And I'm gonna ask you now, like you mentioned it. For you, Anya,
I mean,
and I'm gonna ask Mello.
We all know who started that narrative.
Yeah.
And I chose to stay away from it because it was heavily just thrown in while I was promoting this last event. But now I could talk because I waited to listen. I waited to this week to listen because I used to be a big fan of the show. Man, I'm gonna say it because I mean I don't care. I used to be a huge fan of Irish and Shin. And in some ways, I'm still a fan because I'm not going to take credit from what they have put in the business.
Facts.
I mean, obviously, they opened the doors. They paved the way for other promoters to put on sound clashes. They do things different than what I would do. I'm going to agree to disagree. Now, what's funny is that people were sending me clips and sending me things that throughout the show or the promotion. And I just feel like for the last few years, it's kind of been the same pattern that I I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it, but it just seems like every time it gets closer to my dance, like the aggression and the negativity goes harder. Anyhow, I used to be a huge fan where I used to listen to the show religiously, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right through Friday. But I kind of cut that out from probably about a year or. But what's ironic is that he's been with this narrative, Sound Clash is dead, and what he said a few weeks ago is different than what he said last week, which I find very interesting. When he was, I think it's episode 6. Anybody could go look it up on YouTube, where he was like so aggressive in mentioning that Sound Clash is dead. There's nobody coming out to clashes anymore. People should stay home, listen to the stream. And I'm just saying to myself, like, that doesn't make any sense. From you being a promoter and understanding the other side of how to put on a dance, why would you discourage people from coming out? Or why would you continuously? And then in the process of you doing that, you're keeping events as well. So I was just a little bit confused. But recently, when he mentioned last week, Thursday, or couple of days ago, is that when he says Sound Clash is dead, his meaning is that is dead to how they knew it. And I took that as, okay, well, that makes a lot more sense, because if y'all are 50, 60 years old, then I can get it. Like, in that age bracket, if because nothing is the same than it was 20 years ago. We in America, or people in America, are complaining about gas prices right now. Nothing is going to stay the same. So at the end of the day, I don't understand how, when it comes to Sound Clash and the sound industry, this you have these people in this age group that just have these unrealistic expectations of Sound Clash to remain the same formula format from the 90s to now. You have artists that were huge in the 90s and 2000s that are broke and bankrupt right now. Nothing stays the same. Everything evolves. Whether you're going to either adapt to it or just say you're going to give it up. You have people in my age group, like, I used to party a lot in my 20s and early 30s. Like, you lucky if you could get me to go out now, because I have changed. Like, you just don't enjoy the same things as you used to when you were younger. So why is the rules different when it comes to Sound Clash? Like, we must have, artists used to do this, artists used to do that. Artists are not charging the same that they were in the 90s. Like, I don't understand this theory of only in sound business, the expectation is everything's supposed to stay like you're in a bubble. Everything evolves. Everything else in the world, in life itself, evolves, and you have to either adapt. But somehow, I just watched the folks of the elderly, and then they like to, what's funny is that they like to throw in these jabs about these people that just come. Well, I'm sorry that I was born in 1980 and you was born in 1965. But at the same time, you're saying that you want new people to come out to Sound Clash, but you're saying that you're throwing jabs at the new people that's coming into business. Pick a lane. Like, which one is it? Which one is it? So it's a lot of hypocrisy when they make that statement, and I just notice it's coming from the same amount of people. Obviously, we all, both Mello, just kept the Clash last year. I've kept the Clash for 2022. There's much more clashes coming up in the year. I Sound Clash will only be dead to you if you allow it, and if you have lost that level of enjoyment, that's fine. But don't try to bring and rally up and campaign other people in what you're trying to believe. I just feel like that's crazy to me.
Well, I hear you, and I feel you, and I kind of, I have to say, I agree. We agree, because I think it's just kind of, a little jab at the people that are trying to keep it alive, like Mello, like Lady Anya, like the younger sons we advise them dub plate, and like the man them know where Clash know, whether you're big son or whole son or whatever, young son, whatever. So, Mello.
I just don't understand what's their realistic expectations though. Like, what do you want? They cry and cry and cry, but I don't know what they want to change. The time. You want to change time? I don't know. Go back. Oh yeah, they're doing time travel, so that's maybe what it is.
I don't know easy. Mello, what you would have said now? Clash dead for you?
Clash can't dead.
John, no. Clash can't dead.
Mello promotion fair first. Jake just a start.
Jake say song done. Song not done. Clash done.
Clash not done.
It can't be. You gotta think of the evolution of Sound Clash. Back in the 60s, they used to play on one turntable and bring the artist with them, right? Then it evolved and they started using two turntables, taking the artist and putting them on a dub plate because the artist couldn't travel to America or whatsoever. So now it's getting to the point where Sound Clash has to take it to another level. And if your mindset is back to the 2000s, the 1990s, 2000s, then to you, maybe Sound Clash may be dead. But it's a lot of new sounds out here. They're not carrying dub plates. They're not carrying turntables. They carry laptops. And not all sounds, to me.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
We're in the studio right now.
Hold on. No, hold on. One of the sounds that we having a clash with, the first clash, AP and Eternity. One of the selectors just walked in. So I'm gonna ask him, is Sound Clash dead, Nolan?
Sound Clash dead?
Baby Anya! Can't dead. Can't fuck. Can't dead.
It can't dead.
Well, if it dead, how is it gonna die? You understand? I can't understand the whole concept of the whole Sound Clash dead thing. I've been in this game for over 20-something years.
Yeah.
You understand? I've seen it go through phases. Remember, I was one of the original songs to be on Irish and Chin whole Rumble tour shit. You understand? They took it off of the road in 2000.
Give them the history, Nolan.
Let's say 2004, 2005, and never kept a clash for 10 years. And the game still continued without them. So for them to be like, yo, Sound Clash dead now and Sound Clash dead now, it just blew my mind, man. It's just the new promoters, them now, got to pick up that torch and carry it. You understand? You see, people want it. There's a market for it. People want it. Think positive. Can't dead. I'll be back, man. I got to go smoke.
So, all right, so like
big up yourself, Nolan.
You gotta take what they dropped off of what they considered was dying, shave that off, and revive it again. It's not dead. Maybe their mindset not like ours, but to us, it's not dead. I mean, it's proven. Last year, the Coke, we had the Coke.
Can I make another point?
Come out and damn near tried to lock us off because we had 1,200, 1,300 people in there. So how is that telling me that sound is dead? And that's telling me I should do another clash. Like, fuck them.
There you go.
and
go ahead, lady Anna.
Another thing I want to make is that I find it interesting with the Sound Clash is dead thing, but the world shut down for damn near a year and a half, almost 2 years. And look how many sounds came out of every crease and corner to do online clashes, right?
Back.
So how is Sound Clash dead when people were so thirsty and so destined to still keep some sort level of Sound Clash online where we have no interaction, no personal interaction other than a screen and us typing on the keyboard? So that in itself just contradicts that line because I mean, it was for free. Nobody had to pay their money to go anywhere. They stayed in the comfort of their own home. So, I mean, we could get so many examples. But again, I just chuck it up to the people. Yeah. Look
at us. We came from it. We come from COVID. We started out in COVID.
Yeah. Right.
And we keep our first clash, which was in a venue, but it was online. We had look a bit of people in the venue. We had what 1,300 people up on the live or something like that. Our first clash. We've kept
You
it
had
going. We've had anniversaries. Now we're gonna transition into outside and keep in something in the dance them now this year. So we're living proof.
And then you had people like a comedian like Major Hype, like you had Chris Diamond, who is known to be a regular. Like everybody came out of everywhere to keep Clash going and keep the fans in tune. So how is Clash dead all of a sudden now that outside is open? It doesn't make any sense. So
And I think it's a kind of silly thing for him to say, because you say Clash is dead. 5 million people viewed that versus thing with King Adi with King Adi's Baby Fierce. Kingpin versus Baby Fierce. 5 million people did view it. I don't know how much people was in the Barclays Center, but it can't kick ram. How?
Yeah.
No one's ever got 5 million, you know what I mean, people to view a clash ever until then. How, bro? I don't understand. I don't understand where my forward from. Yeah. But we would say Clash is not dead. Ain't Naga dead. Yeah. Only thing sound for dead. No,
it's dead for who though? It's dead for who?
The old people that's old.
I guarantee you, if Anya drop a flyer tomorrow, if we drop a flyer tomorrow and Anya drop a flyer tomorrow on two different occasions, we still gonna get people to come in. Just like that. They gonna
I just gotta drop the price with the price on it. Cause
hey, can I borrow $5?
you know that was my next question. You know, Anya. No.
I heard you sold out the bar and everything. I need $5.
They killing me, boy. Killing me.
Anya,
Killing me.
Tell us this. When you dropped the Soul Supreme versus Camouflage flyer, why didn't you put a price on the flyer? First question, Panda.
Because I'm a business person. I do my budget. I know what the sounds were charging. I knew my overhead expenses. And I knew because our people, I knew how much the venue held, and I knew what I needed to do to make my money back. So at the end of the day, I knew if I would have sold tickets, that would have cut into my profit, because I needed to meet a certain number in order to make a profit. So that's what business-minded people do.
You want to see a return on your investment.
Correct. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, I knew if I would have put a price on the flyer, we would have had the same people that's complaining now complaining 10 times worse. And that would have created a negative conversation every single day about what they're not going to do, what they're going to do, and blah, blah, blah. I knew the demand for that lineup, and I knew people wanted to see it. It was about 3 to 4 years in the making. So I knew at the end of the day, I was safe on that people were going to come out to support that lineup. And I knew if I would have put a price on the flyer or responded to the million people who were reaching out to me, asking me, because I left them on red. Yes, I did. Some I blocked and just didn't answer. And it would have created a negative conversation, which always happens, because our people, no matter what, if I would have put $50, $25, they would have complained about it, and it would have just took away from what I wanted the focus to be, the events. And if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. With all the criticism and backlash, I wouldn't change a thing, because one thing about me, I know how to make money.
Sure.
And I don't just do this in Sound Clash. I do this daily in my daily life as a living. So I know how to, I don't think, for the most part, the people that came and attended, I don't think I've been overwhelmed with people just saying they spent their money and it was well spent. They got their money's worth. So I could care less about the naysayers and the negativity and all that other stuff, because the positive outweigh the negative. There's a few that I had to address though, that just kept antagonizing me.
Okay.
The man baby. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't change a thing. And the funny thing is, this is not the first event I haven't put a price on a flyer. It's just all of a sudden this one just became such a huge problem. Maybe because it was a higher number, but we were over capacity. The bar sold out. Thank you everybody that came to support. I think, I spent way more than that at New York dances. That's the funny thing. New York LP versus Bass Odyssey was like in the hundreds at the door. I could name so many dances in the last few years that it's been way more than $70, but again, because it's me, even someone listening to that show on Thursday, someone called in and still was complaining, and Shin said, I mean, dude, I haven't been putting prices on flyers in the last 2 years. Like, people just want to find a reason because they hate to congratulate you, whatever. But hey, I don't regret a thing. If I did it all over, I would do it just the same. Just the same. I've flown the clashes. I ain't complaining about a flight of a ticket, how much the hotel, how much I've flown to support clashes, and I've never reached out to not one single promoter and asked them about anything. I've been offered, and it's my choice to choose to say nah. But most of the time, I've said no, because at the end of the day, I know what it takes to put on an event.
Right.
So, support to me means support, not me asking for free anything.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, and
if I paid my money, I got, a lot of Sound Clash friends that would see me out and about, offer me a drink. Sure, I'll take it. But I'm not going to ask anybody for no free pass or anything, because support to me means support. That's me taking the money out of my pocket and supporting you. Period.
Facts.
There's no handouts. Like,
Facts.
when they say supporting Black-owned businesses, like, people always got a problem or something wrong. But support means support. Support means support.
100%. And that's what I always say every dance when I go. So when I got this sound control thing, the other day, Zeki sound. I pay my money. I got scrapper something. I could ask scrapper, yo, scrapper, let me not depend that. I pay my money. That's where it's at. That's support. So
Floyd that kept So Supreme versus Rhythm Force. I flew out to that clash. Flew out to Florida. Booked my hotel. When I got there, Floyd, I didn't even call Floyd before time, say anything. I don't give no huge announcement like, yeah, I'm coming to your dance like some of these people do. I don't need to do that because I'm a Sound Clash fan. I don't need to do that. So when Floyd found out I was in Florida, he said, yo, I got a ticket for you. I said, Floyd, I already know how Soul Supreme roll. Here go your money. I don't want no free ticket. Like, that's it. That's it. I know what it takes to book a venue, how much it costs, these sounds cost. I'm never looking for a handout. So I don't know why people with the expectations, they feel entitled. That I don't get it. Support means support. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yo. And you're saying everything when me saying, yo, I tell you, from another promoter to a next, yo, you don't need to know how overstand venue, the liquor, the promotion, everything, the paying the sound, them, the security.
Stage, sound system, flyers. We ain't printing no flyers for this one. We only printed banners. But I mean, every little thing adds up. Expense after expense. We pay for a huge screen so everybody in the crowd can see the time. Like, it's so many expenses that add up, but people still don't understand. They only see the final result. They don't see what took place that led up to that, and how much we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. You know, this is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy. Sometimes it racks my nerves, and every minute, and so after every clash, at every clash, I promise you, I'll be like, this is the last one because there's so much frustration that goes on that I feel like, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I can't. But when it's finally over, I could breathe and say, yeah, it was all worth it. But we don't have to do this. We put so much. I'm sure there's people that I'm not even gonna go into that, but it's so much that goes in to putting on a event, a huge event, and people just need to be a little more sensitive to that, appreciative of that, and stop looking at the small stuff. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
that's true. Very, very true. Mello,
Yo,
you have two clashes that are forwarding.
Yeah.
Please
Actually, we got three and a possible. So we got April 2nd, we got King AP clashing King Eternity. You just met Nolan. He played King Eternity. That's gonna be for the King of Atlanta. That's been brewing for a while. Even before COVID, it's been brewing. So we had to make that happen. Then May 14th, we got Animosity clashing Twin Tower. So, you know, Animosity already has Blunt Posse coming in March.
Big one.
Every time you say that lineup, I just gotta laugh. But I will be.
We got two of your favorite selectors playing.
Hold on, Mello. Anya, who do you think is gonna win that dance?
Which one? Well,
Animosity versus Twin Tower.
Blunt Posse is definitely Blunt Posse. If Ajax already know, if he let Saeed,
oh gosh,
or AK, he already know our friendship is done because he got that in the bag. That ain't no discussion. That's all I have to say about that. But King Animosity versus Twin Tower, like, so I'm sure y'all saw that live, right?
Remind you, it's Sunday. We gonna keep it.
I'm not going because since then, Jinx, I will tell the world now that since then, Jinx and I have spoke. So I'm gonna try to be very professional. So apologies were exchanged because I'm woman enough to apologize, even though you know the reason why it happened because you know
I seen the live. I saw the live.
He sidestepped, so I had to, you know, really go in. However, as far as the clash is concerned, as I said then, and I'm going to stand by what I said, like that's like dumb clashing dumber because
God, Anya,
God. When I say dumb versus dumber, I told Jinx behind the scenes on the phone, I said, listen, first of all, you need to come off the internet, focus on that clash because you have done a lot of internet. You have done too much. And this is going to be the defining factor for you because all eyes are on you. You have not, since you've been clashing, and trust me when I tell you, I've known Jinx for a very long time throughout his whole career, right? If you want to consider that a career. But I've known him for a very long time, since he was juggling to now, right? And I considered him like my little brother. So all eyes is on him. He does a lot of internet talking. I mean, the few clashes he's participated in has not proven anything. To this day, it has not proven anything what he's capable of doing. And King Animosity by Dub Box is a huge deal. Now, when we talking about selectors and MC versus MC, that's why I say dumb versus dumber, because Saeed ain't got no speech, nothing that could really make sense in a clash. AK is usually the MC, which was a huge mistake on their part to let Saeed talk out the Addies clash, but understandably why, because it was more so of a rivalry between Saeed and Kingpin. But
yeah.
when you want to talk about MC, AK has more of a better stance than Saeed does, but
the people
it still doesn't
I think the people want to see Saeed.
Who's the people? What
because
people?
Saeed like kind of is more upfront, and during the whole COVID, we're used to seeing Saeed.
See, that's the problem, right? That's the problem, right? Where people are judging what they see off the internet. Because when you have an audience in front of you, is a whole different ballgame. And that's the mistake with both of them, right? They're comfortable behind a computer. The 500 people that's online that's giving you emojis is not the same 500 people that's going to be in that venue. Because if you recall during the Addies dance, because I was up front and close, they had a lot of VIP people in that dance that started out with these horns, and I watched with my own two eyes them switch to voting for Addies. Like I literally saw them switch. Like I was standing in the spot where most of the VIP people came in with the same horns that Saeed handed out to them, and end up switching throughout the rounds. So these same people that's online typing, yes, Saeed, yes, AK, are not going to be the same people in Bliss Lounge. And that's what I daily tell these guys. When you get caught up in these WhatsApp groups and you listening to these people, stop listening to these people and focus on what you're going to do in the dance. Be prepared for counteractions and all of that stuff, because those people on the internet are not real people. Like they're not real people. They're going to say you're more confident in front of a computer than you are in front of a stage and a live audience. That's it.
So,
and I think that between the two sounds, they're kind of in the same playing field. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to have the edge.
That's why I think is very, 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 very interesting, because it's a level playing field. So, Mello, when is the dance? Where is the dance? Where can they get their tickets?
All right, so let me finish my lineup. I said AP versus Eternity, Animosity versus Twin Tower. We're in negotiation with Innocent clashing Addies. That'll probably be the same time as last one in August. And then sometime in October, we're gonna do a hardcore juggling with Love Injection, Soul Stereo, and Downbeat. So yeah.
Nice dance. Which Love Injection?
I didn't hear you say it again.
Which side of Love Injection?
10.
King Zuki. Okay, and Tintin, yeah.
Got Zuki, yes. Yeah, so
okay, we just want to clarify. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That'll be in October. But the AP Eternity, we're not doing tickets for any of the first two clashes. But
it's a Lady Anya moment.
No. You know, some clashes that you put on you don't have to really go and do the ticket sales. I'm gonna say they're not warranted, but because the AP and King Eternity is basically an Atlanta-based clash, we'll just do the door. We're not doing $70 though. We're not.
Dixie, we might have to do a Lady Anya, you know. Have to do a Lady Anya.
I'm sorry. Hey, listen, promoter to promoter. If you charge $70 at the door and they pay it, there's no reason for them to complain. If I come to the door and say $70, I pull out my money and I hand it over. I just say, hey, my $70 gone. I don't know what's gonna happen when I get inside,
55.
but I paid my $70. That's it. Promoters we spend a lot of money within the span of 3 and 4 to 5 months to make these clashes happen. Some of these people want 10,000, some of them want 15, some of them want 20, and we got to pay both sounds. We got to get drink. We got the bar. We got to get the liquor. We run gas money. We run it up and down the street. We doing radio, all that stuff. We spend a lot of money. So if you say $70 and you pay it, we gonna give you the best that we got. We trying to put on the best show that we possibly can. Now if the selectors flop, that's on them. But we gonna try to put on the best class that we can. So, but we don't have no pre-sold tickets for the AP and Animosity class, both those classes. Once we get the negotiation set up for Addies and Innocent, we're gonna have tickets sold because I know that's gonna be
big dogs.
That's gonna be a class that people really want to come see. So we'll get those tickets up, but we probably won't have that finalized and probably till the end of March, maybe April.
Okay, so you're very active this year.
Yeah, we sat down at the end of last year and said we were going to do 4 clashes a year, and we just tried to map it out so we can actually do it. And in between our put up and shut up tournament that we do here in Atlanta. So 4 major clashes, we do put up or set up, and maybe 1 or 2 hardcore juggling dances. You know, easy. That's why I don't understand if it's dead. If Sound Clash is dead, maybe it's dead in certain parts of the country or certain parts of the world. I don't know.
Where say Dixie? Are the promotions dead?
We try to stay.
Yeah, remember. Should I say this?
Go ahead, Anya. Talk your mind. This is dope for the
Remember, that's the same person that took World Clash out of New York because took World Clash out of New York to go to Canada for 2-3 years. Then Canada said, "Nah, we don't want you to come back to New York." So when you look at like the person that's creating this narrative and trying to create, like, maybe you're just upset with what the feedback you're getting. I don't know, because you was the same person that took World Clash out of New York because people weren't coming out to support World Clash as they were in the beginning. Went to Canada for 2-3 years. Canada kicked him out. He back over to New York, or now World Clash is going to be he over on y'all side now, UK. So wherever he's welcomed. So maybe that's why that Clash is dead to him wherever he go. I just had to say that because I don't like don't try to influence others because what is not working out for you. That's the problem I have. Don't try to influence others, like this campaign that you got going on, because whatever's not working out in your favor. That's the problem I have.
Like I said, the evolution of Sound Clash it has to continue. So what they went from regular ovens to microwaves. You know what I'm saying? It's got to evolve. Everything's got to evolve. So you can't, to say it's dead, like I said, maybe it's dead on that side. I don't know. But I haven't experienced anything dead because my inbox still, Star, we want to clash. We want to come to Atlanta and clash. Star, we want to do this. We want to do that.
I got artists sending me dubs that I don't care for. I don't play. Excuse me to y'all people that sending me dubs. I don't play sound. I don't own the sound. Like,
Anya, Me and
Sound
somebody,
was reaching out to me, telling me they whole biopic. Like,
Anya, me hear somebody say, Anya, if you start a sound and talk so because she have some bad speech. Me and somebody, see somebody type that, you know.
I mean, it just be by instinct. That's why I like Clash, because sometimes I'm in a clash and I hear somebody respond, and I'm like, why would he say that? This is what I would say. I mean, I don't know. I've heard that so many times, but I like to stay in my lane.
I
I'm
hear
staying
you.
in my lane. I ain't trying to start no sound and play no sound. I just love the sport, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I got to big up Dr. G. I got to shout out Dr. G for the streaming of the Addies Anima.
Was that from Dub Electric?
Can't hear you.
We lost you.
Say that. Say where you just say that again. Can you cut out?
Oh, me? Oh, I said I got to shout out Dub Electric, Dr. G. He did the streaming for the King Animosity and King Addies Clash.
Oh, big him up, big them up.
Yeah.
Excellent. Big them up.
And that's another thing too. The evolution of Sound Clash, streaming is a must. Streaming is a must.
Yep.
If you can't, this is a lot of these young sounds got to understand. When you playing their sound, you may be bad in your town, like you may be bad in Boston, or you may be bad in St. Louis. Wherever you are, you may be a bad sound. But outside of your area, nobody really don't know you. So if I get a whiff and somebody say, yo, it's the sounds here that you might want to put on the Clash with, I got to do my homework. So if 2 and 2 don't make 4, I can't deal with you, because I try to bring you outside of your area and I'm trying to promote you. Nobody knows who you are except the people where you at.
Yeah.
There's no pulling power.
You gotta get yourself out here, and don't tell no promoter, yo, you got to pay me $2,000. $2,000 for what?
See, that goes into what I was saying earlier with these younger sounds. Like they come in and they're asking for this crazy amount of money. But how is that beneficial to me? That means you looking for a manager, not a promoter. I
don't know how Anya goes about it, but like Capone is, I'm the guy that you're gonna talk to on the phone. I'm the guy that when it's time to send you money, I'm the guy that's gonna send you money. I'm gonna do all that. But before I tell my team yes, it's a go, I need to hear audio. I need to hear all that. If I can't find at least 3 or 4 Clash videos of you and see your work, I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'll call you, and you won't hear. I'm not gonna call you back. I'm just gonna let you sit there on the call, because it's not gonna make sense to me.
Yeah,
if I
has to make
go out
sense.
to the venue and pay Dr. Double Electric for sound and all that stuff, and then fly you in hotel, I need to be able to generate my money back. And if you can't generate my money back, it makes no sense. I'm not here. I don't want to take a loss, even though sometimes you do. But we're not in it to take losses.
Supply and demand.
Man,
so if you still talk, yo, me have a bad song, you may be bad to you. But if I go out there and put them feelers out there, you ever heard of such and such? You ever heard of such and such? And everything is coming back telling me no, I can't do it. Oh, wait a minute. We had another class.
That's what a lot of people fail to realize. How you think of yourself is all good, is all great. How other people look at you. It's a huge difference.
We got one more clash coming up too. I just don't know we gotta get the date and stuff on. Oh, July, but we don't know the date yet. City Heat and Tech 9.
Okay.
So that's gonna be between King Animosity and
Twin Tower
and Addies. Tech 9 that's in Atlanta, not Tech 9 in Brooklyn. I saw your face. So, so it's Tech 9 that's here in Atlanta versus City.
Wow, very, very, very active. Lady Anya,
Yes.
what's it looking like? You've done one clash so far in 2022. Do we have any more coming up? Can you give us exclusive?
No, I'm already thinking about what will be the next year lineup. But as far as the rest of the year, it's draining. I don't think so. Because if it happens, it's not really premeditated. It might just happen. But as far as what I see now, I just like to relax for the rest of the year and attend and support other clashes. That's what I like to do as far as, and then focus on what I do for a living. So, because again, it's a lot of work to put in these lineups, and I just like to relax and attend. If I need to fly out, travel, whatever, that's what I like to spend the rest of the year in doing. And it's a lot to look forward to this year. So
yeah, a lot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if something comes up and it makes sense, then I'm all for it. But as of right now, I don't see anything. I just have in mind what I want to do for next year, though.
Okay, so quick question. Like how Mello was saying, they're gonna put on like an international clash with Don't Beat, Stereo 5, and Love Injection. Down the pipeline, would you ever do like an international clash, like bring in a sound from overseas?
I do. I do. It crossed my mind.
Who do you see out there internationally that kind of, catches your eye?
I see Little Simple is a little active. I like them. I like More Than
Sample. Make a sample. Yeah.
Yeah. I see they got a war coming up with Young Hawk with Jamie. I like More Than. Who else? There's a few other that I was considering, even looking when during the COVID time, I was paying attention, but I just been a little distracted. But I do eventually want to. But again, everything has to make sense.
Right.
It makes sense. If you don't make money, it don't make sense. So ultimately, yes. Ultimately, I do want to step out of just doing clashes in New Jersey and kind of migrate and tap into a different market. Because technically I don't live in Jersey anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'm very strategic and I just analyze and then I just brainstorm and then it just all comes together. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, I think I said this to Mello in the week. And it's just an idea that this sprung to mind as, Mello did King Addies Animosity last year. Addies was the winner. You just via Lockoff. You just did Soul Supreme, Camouflage, and Soul Supreme was the winner. They've been a winner on your last two clashes where you keep. And I was just thinking, I said to Mello, like, why don't you two guys link up? Mello have Addies, Lady Anya has Soul Supreme, and make that clash happen. That's the biggest clash.
I mean, it happens already. I don't know if that.
But you know the ism and schisms where they go around and they talk. It didn't get to finish.
Yeah, because I argued that for many years. I think I just accepted that I still can't even say it that I argued because it was 2-2. But I argued for many years and I'm like, I can't really even say like Addie's lost that clash. But anyway, because I was there.
You was there. Okay.
Of course I was there. Of course I was there.
Okay.
But
it's unfinished. It's unfinished business. Everybody knows this. A rematch has to happen. And that's, to me, right now.
Wait, is it unfinished because they didn't go 2 for 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cause
yes.
Yeah, maybe okay, I can see that.
Yes.
Yeah, he
I
didn't go
mean,
some
those
tune
that
for
was
tune.
there saw what happened. I mean, I don't want to go. Man, that's a sensitive clash for me, right?
That was probably the biggest clash.
I think they was charging like $150 at the door. I just want to
They
see
was
that.
charging like 125, 130.
If I recall, it was like 150 at the door, something like that. It was above 100. I know that. But I was
to Bonnie Bell, no, we're not tired of these rematches because they're big dances, and those are dances that will generate numbers and get people in the building and get people talking. That's a big dance, history dance. Them there. To me, to over here,
we need
how it look at
huge
these,
venue. We need
at
a
these
huge
and Soul Supreme are the biggest sounds out of New York over here. That's how we see it. They're the most active. What? Are these clash in April? Soul Supreme just clash. Are these that clash? We say Cinema Clash Waggy team. They're the most active and they're the two biggest over here. They got that international appeal. So what we want to see them. That will get people on the plane. That'll get me on the plane. I'll tell you that from now.
I don't know. Me and Mr. Nobody gotta talk. We need a huge. We need a huge for that rematch. It has to be a huge venue, like a huge venue.
That's funny you said that because Mr. Nobody said, "Yeah, you got to talk to him." So
Mello still ain't. Hold on, Mello still ain't called me back from the last time we spoke. So
he's been playing golf.
He been playing golf.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
look,
you gotta.
That's between you and Mr. Nobody.
But no,
I'll let y'all rock out.
Going back to that being a rematch, that's ideal. That's ideal, but it has to be a huge, and I don't think that should be kept in New York, to be honest.
Yes, I was saying that should be kept outside of New York.
I don't think it should be kept in New York.
So Mello and Anya, what y'all can make it happen. You can make it happen. You do one big dance.
I have my people.
I have my people call your people.
Right, you know it.
Them IP. Them IP too big promoter. IP.
Yeah.
And just
if that happens, we'll be on the most hated list forever and ever.
Just
every social media will have a mean mug of our face.
Yes.
and just saying, you know, dub foot up there if you want. We're there. We take it play. We're not charging. We're not charging. Literally no money at all for that one. We fly for that one. We fly. We will pay and fly and get ourselves there. Yes.
That's a good idea though, because you can really I think people will really come out for that second, because the first one was like, oh, it's over. So the second one, if they agree, if you get them to agree, that'll be big.
Come on, Mello and Lady and your promotions.
That's the first challenge. That's the first challenge, getting them to agree, because they literally have a real rivalry, like literally,
I can't even divulge.
So that would be the first challenge, to get them to agree.
Yeah, to agree.
That's the first challenge.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Hopefully, they will agree to that. They'll do it for the, you know, for the culture and for the money. For the money,
think
of
it's
course.
that easy? No,
They will do it.
I know both sides like very well.
No.
I don't know.
That would be great, but when you ask that question, it's just like, hey, you still on the phone? Hello? You hear nothing. So you pulling some teeth on that one. So
we could try. That's all.
Well, I must say, big up to Mello Promotions and, you know, the family and Lady Anna Promotions for supporting, keeping the clash culture alive. Seeing it ain't on life support. It's not sick. It's not dead. It's well alive and kicking. You see me? So big up the two big promoter them. Seeing right now, Lady Anya Promotion has the baddest clash which just happened for 2022. Last year, 2021. Seeing Mello Promotion put on the baddest dance. Stop. Them a do them thing and I'm putting them work and them a spend them food and spend them money. So we have to salute them for doing it, right? As they said, as Anya said, they don't have to spend no money for no clash. And could I take it and do what them are doing in business? You get me? They don't have to do this and they're doing it. So when you see big clashes like Cameron So Supreme, Addies and Animosity, seeing, you know, say big money spent for them sound there. So people take out your money and support. And to the man them, where they online and I cost people about audio where you get for free, allow it, bruv. Allow it, bruv. Go to the dance and support. Because someone will go up online, chat off on the mouth, and they don't pay for your stream, and they don't pay to get in a dance. Well, you have the most things to say. You're not even in the business. Like, you don't have to buy a dub plate. You don't do nothing. Or you love cost people and cost promoter. Because of audio where you get free, you should be in the dance, bro.
Emphasis on free audio. Emphasis on
free. Free audio. And you're complaining. Get over yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Get over yourself. You know what I mean? So once again, we got to Lady Anya.
There's two different type of people in the world. There's people that rent, and there's people that own.
Yeah.
Which one are you? Like,
right,
that's it. That's all I gotta say. Like, it's a mindset. Yeah. So I try not to pay attention to the negativity. I am very satisfied with the outcome, the support. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's reached out to me, that congratulated me, and it came from a sincere place. And looking forward to move on and on to the next. Pick up Mello Promotions. I will see you April. When is it? April 16th?
April 2nd and May 14th.
And May 14th.
May 14th. Yeah.
I really can't wait to May 14th.
So,
I'll see you guys. The Blunt Posse class first.
No,
okay. So
listen. Mr. Nobody said you can meet him on the golf course. Y'all can talk business.
Which one? Which one? There's several.
I told you we'll have our people contact your people. That's how we're gonna work it.
Okay. Today's Sunday.
quickly, Mello. The Twin Tower dance, and Animosity dance. Will there be a live stream?
Yeah, we for both classes, AP and Eternity is a live stream, and Animosity class is gonna be a live stream.
Brilliant. Cause we want to watch that one day. We want to see that one day. Okay. I was gonna ask Lady Anya a question, but I'm gonna let her go. I was gonna ask what's the biggest misconception of Lady Anya? But Lady Anya,
the biggest misconception is that I don't keep my own dances. somebody, I would like to know the person that is that's supposed to be behind these promotions, but I'm a career woman, a business woman, so I earn a honest, good living. So no, I mean I have my co-partner, which is Joe Grind, that is my friend, that assisted me on this promotion, but that's the biggest misconception, that these ain't my dances, but okay. But everything they find, because I'm a woman, I can't do this, I can't do that, it's impossible. But whatever, I still love y'all. I love the haters. I love all y'all the same way. You motivate me.
Yes, just keep doing your thing, Anya. Don't want no fears. And Anya, like you're somebody. I will rate Anya. We don't want to see Anya a cousin. We want a nice Anya, the lady.
I'm trying. Like I'm trying to leave
you got respect on your name
alone. But it's by instinct and nature, because I'm just always on the fence. I mean, I've calmed down a little bit because I do less social media, but when I'm idle and bored, it's actually entertaining for me, because These people can't match my energy. Like they can't. They can't. So I just gotta remind them of which part of their mother they came from time to time. So because I just listen. Some people just feel as though that they gonna bully me because I'm a woman. Not me. You can't match this energy. I'm going to serve you. I'm going to serve you a means of regret to even go there with me. But and then I'll laugh it off, and I'll sleep well the next day. You know, eat good. I'm about to go eat good now. So
yes,
I appreciate you guys having me on this platform.
Big up yourself, Lady Anya. And Mello Promotion, big up yourself as well. Keep the good work going. It look like you keep 100 class for the year, Mello. So keep up the good works. And Anya, hopefully we see our next class from you this year. But if not this year, you said next year. So big up on that, mama.
I was gonna come to World Clash. I was gonna forward to y'all place the World Clash, but since Clash is dead,
yeah, it's dead. You don't want to go.
I had to cancel that ticket.
It's dead.
Oh wow! Oh, would I love to see her as well? Would I love to see Anya in the flesh?
But I'm gonna forward to UK for some other reason. I don't know what, but soon.
Anya, you have a reason this year. I promise you. I promise you.
Okay.
I promise
All
you.
right.
Both of you guys will have a reason.
Okay.
Mello.
Yo. So listen, if you want to, if people out there want to follow up what we're doing this year, as far as sound classes and stuff like that, you can go to our website. It's mellopromofanfirst.com. mellopromofanfirst.com. Excuse me, fanfirstentertainment.com. Sorry.
Okay. Wicked. Anya,
see,
for yourself?
Fancy. I ain't got no website. They fancy.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, and then you can follow us on our website. It's the same name as it is on Facebook. Mello Fan First. Either one,
all right.
Facebook or IG.
So. Okay, all right. So right there, that's how you can get in contact with Mello Promotion. Anya, where can they follow you?
The people know how to find me. They was asking about that door price. They know how to find me. Listen. On IG is Lady LAYDEE_Anya ANYA. And same thing on Facebook. I don't have no fancy website. I ain't reached those levels yet.
There you go. Don't make no live about us having a website.
You know what? I love this.
My people about to contact your people so I can find out how to set up this website. I'm about to call your people so your people could tell me how I can get a website.
I got one more shout out. One more shout out. This is to y'all don't know, y'all might not know who this is, but the people that's following us from upstate New York know who this is. I want to big up All Star Entertainment. Because when we stop the culture and stop promoting clashes, this is my family. He kept it going. He on a little vacation right now, but when he come back, it's problems. Trust me. So big up my man Mighty and All Star Entertainment. Everybody else they know when he get back home, vacation's done. We rock it.
When you say vacation,
nope.
Okay, you know what? On that note,
on the 2 weeks.
I'm just talking facts.
On the 2 weeks up. All right, Mello.
Yo, Anya, you gotta stop that.
All right, we gonna talk.
Yeah, you gotta stop that. You always be looking for when we go right, you be looking on the left. When we go right, go right with us. Don't go left.
Okay, I'm a turn right on the golf course. Okay, I'm coming.
Anya's the queen of the shit.
People golf.
Hey, people, it's been a good one. Anya said she hungry, she want to consume some food, so we'll make Anya go where she go. And Mello has more important things to do than stay on Dub for the UK Live. So, people, Anya and Mello, big up once again. Respect. keep it going.
Shout out to UK people.
All right.
Respect
Appreciate you,
our
bro.
manners.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Respect. Wow, people, what a showcase. Well, what a reasoning, I should say. What a reasoning, I should say, today from Lady Anya and Mello Promotions. You know what? That was a Dixie. That was nice. That was a nice, and that's what we need, Dixie. We need more unity.
Yeah, man.
You on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up there, man.
Oh, up this one. So me, okay. So that's what we need, more unity and reasoning like that. That's where we can look how we are telling them for
Link up
you know,
certain thing. Yeah.
That's what needs to happen. So
big up the both promoters then.
because if we can get that with sound, we'll have enough clashes going on.
Yeah. True.
You see me?
True.
So big up to both promoters. And big
Wicked.
up to you guys for tuning. Big up to Jagger Blackheart.
Yeah. Big up all those who made the comments in the screens as well. See that? Yeah.
Big up the War Room. Big up Dapper Lee. Big up Petty Low. Money Penny. Yeah. Miss Money Penny. Easy, Miss Money Penny.
Wicked. Sorry, easy.
Jagger Blackheart. Big up yourself. Look out for Team Tournament every single Tuesday. Tuesday reasoning, do believe, on Team Tournament channel. So big up to Viper, Notorious, and Jagger. See it?
So Petty Lou said she liked the glass there.
Oh, thank you, Petty Lou. And people, quick plug. Check out my SoundCloud, cause SoundCloud they take me down. So, Jano, me back. So check out my SoundCloud, DJ Cashkid 1. DJ KASHKID. Nearly forgot to spell my name. 1, right? We just upload a party when we played last night. Big up to C6.
Mad. Big up C6.
Celebrating his 40th Earthstrong. C6, happy Earthstrong once again. Big up yourself. It is nice. You see it. So, can check out the audio there, the live juggling.
Yo, me say me walking at the party, Cash Killer shell on the place.
I saw it go. We play good?
Yeah, man, of course. Yeah, man.
Never do this before, you know. So I try.
Yeah, fear, man. Is it?
Yeah. So check it out, right? Check it out. And follow us on the Instagram and the IG at Dub
UK. Yeah, man.
Same thing for the SoundCloud.
Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube.
Please
Twitch.
hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
People, hit the subscribe button, right? Please hit the subscribe button.
Follow.
And you need to keep an eye on our IG page
For more information.
We have some things that.
Some things in the pipeline are going in.
Yeah, man. So, Dub for Dub, we're there.
We're there.
We just go and rally back and cool. You see? And just kick back and I go and pre everything. But people, don't worry.
Watch this space.
Promise you, this a platform here.
Mad.
Nah, short change and nah drop the standard. You don't even know. Big up on yourself.
Big up Bushman UK.
Yeah, big up to everybody that was shooting. Oh, reasoning / Bills Tuesday on Team Torment's page. Okay.
All right.
Yes. So big up to we know your friend. We must link up. And we need to do a link up with Team Torment, you know.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a long while. Me and Viper did that said it. So we need to do a link up and a reason with them. But you say the time difference.
Yeah,
I think that are the only thing still. So it have to be a weekend kind of flex. You see me?
Them time, yeah.
Yeah. So
early movements.
We are asked, Petilo, do we what? Along with my WK hat and jumper. Oh! You know what? Petilo. I'm gonna sort you out. Well, I'll sort you out.
Can't see her Petilo.
Because she a really
she want it.
Still.
Yeah.
We have something forward, Petilo, and
what color? What color?
We sort her out. No watch nothing. You have to know if you treat a lady. We know if you get her, you know. All right. Yeah, so Petilo, no watch your face, what have you. Yeah. And big up to everybody once again. People, keep an eye out on our IG page when we back again. I'm gonna say this now. We'll possibly might be off next week and back the following week. So just keep an eye on our IG page. But we saying that we could be back next week as well. So you just have to keep an eye out, right?
You never know.
Yes.
You never know.
Hit the subscribe button.
Now.
And if promoters out there, if you want to advertise and all these things,
let us know.
Link we.
Yeah, man. Send us a message.
Link we. We're not monsters or anything. We can reason, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Link us up if you want to advertise. Get your event plugged. Your business, your company. Doesn't have to be a clash event. It can be
anything.
All right. Link us up. We'll get things rolling for you. and we get the thing promoted well.
Most definitely keeping it alive.
Keep your brand going and pushing and alive and bubbling and buzzing. All right.
All right, good.
You heard it right there. People,
take care. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Until the next time, dub for dub. We're out. Peace.
Cash and Dixie only owe me more time, yo. All right, Jagger. Now watch no face. Part second soon.
Later.
Gone. Yeah. Dub for dub. What am I getting there? Over there. Oh, what up? Dub for dub. Dub for dub. Easy. Big up people.